Pachi.
Thank you.
All right, so let me go look up a fortune cookie.
We already got a fortune. Did you not like that one?
Oh, well, we need to say it now because it's, you know, after your recap.
It has to be after the recap, not before it.
All right. Well, we know what Plompers' fortune is, so now I just need random.
2 digits numbers, but 0 counts as a digit.
2-digit numbers, but 0 counts as a digit.
Are you Googling it?
Yes.
I'm surprised you didn't just Google random fortune cookie on Google.
This isn't about the fortune cookie anymore.
I know, but wouldn't it give you a set of numbers?
This isn't about the fortune cookie anymore, Jay. All right, I got this. So, are you ready for this? The first number is... Wow. Let me try it again. The first number is 16.
Yeah.
Drum roll, by the way, Pending. I know I've already read it, but drum roll now. 56. 78. 86. 7. 61. And the fortune cookie, if I remember correctly from our dear old Plompers, was don't fucking die.
Yes, I believe that's correct.
That sounds about right.
So time to go and perish in Minecraft.
What?
My body is made of swords. I whisper without thinking. I look up.
I am the bone of my sword better.
You like the part?
I don't know why.
I mean, I get it. I
yeah,
look
maybe
up.
It's just because I am the bone of my sword is nonsensical enough to sound like you impart your own coolness to that.
On the verge of death, I stand up to him. Yo, let me turn up the music for the people in the back.
Oh my god, Chad, how could he?
I swallow a glob of blood that was blocking my throat. The once fading gang sword Concho is cloaked in a concrete image once more.
You still...
That's right. You say this is a dream? I've always known that. But I kept believing in it because I think that it's right. I followed in Kiritsuki's footsteps because it's a dream that won't come true and impossible and ideal. And even if it never comes true, if I keep running, I'll get close to it. One day.
Her sheath. It still protects you, even when you cut its contract.
I ready my sword, having literally no idea what Archer's talking about. I don't care about that, by the way.
That's previous route. Don't worry about that.
Right now, I won't lose to you. I can lose to anyone else, but I'll never lose to myself. Need to keep being Shiro Emiya until the very end. It's an unbelievable fight between swords. Ugh. He charges in, despite being fully wounded. His fingers are broken, his limbs shredded. He hasn't even realized that he's not breathing anymore. The speed is insignificant, and the blows he delivers are mediocre. He may have absorbed Archer's knowledge and advanced to a point where he can fight him, but he's still back to being a boy again. He executes a haphazard, mediocre attack, and yet, that first blow is heavier than any other attacks before.
What?
Apathy turns to astonishment. His sword seems to shout. The boy swings a longsword faster than his opponent ever imagined. Where is this power coming from? The vigor of their clash reaches unprecedented pitch.
Oh, is that me?
I guess.
Damn you.
The man can't even pivot to defense. Each attack is lethal enough to take his head. He judges that the situation must be taken seriously and moves his swords accordingly. Up and down, left and right. Meep,
Fine,
meep,
You
meep.
okay?
I'm fine.
Meep, meep, meep. Meep.
I just spilled the pills on the floor. It'll be fine.
Oh. Oh, wait, that reminds me. I'll be right back.
He needs to also go.
Pending or something.
He needs to go spill his own pills on the floor.
Or
The-
he already did.
He spilled them and he just looked up and thought, I can deal with this later. The four
Yeah.
slashes, unleashed in an instant, are enough to cut the boy to ribbons. But he blocks them. No, the boy launches a bladed
I'm back.
tempest that overcomes the fourfold technique.
Hey, Pending, I have a question. What
Exclamation
exactly did I... You don't have to answer it, but what did exactly I remind you of?
I forgot to take my pill.
He wields his longsword with swift skill.
You little.
The man senses that he must attack or be cut down. The longsword assails its dying enemy. The boy swings his sword full-heartedly. The two-sided struggle. Sparks fill the air, declaring that any who enter the ring will be torn apart. But this should be a dying spark of a walking corpse. With each attack, the boy's breathing becomes more labored. He looks closer to collapse, but he takes another step and attacks again. ... Having seen this, the man is sure of something. His enemy doesn't have any strength left. The boy in front of him is just a walking corpse. And yet, why does the boy continue to wield the sword as if he has infinite strength? He isn't conscious of it. He doesn't know what his opponent is doing, nor can he tell what the attacks are working. He cries out, his muscles begging for exhaustion. They demand that he stop due to lack of blood. And he pushes through it all with brute force. Mistake. Only one thought occupies his mind. His feelings are fake. Just like this guy says, he probably can't become a hero of justice. As long as Shiro Emiya looks up to that goal, he'll reach the same destination as the man before him. Not a mistake! But he felt that it was beautiful. He knows that it's hypocritical to value others over himself, and still, he longed for such a life, wondering how nice it would be to live that way. It's the only motivation driving his body forward on the verge of death. The exclamation point. He can't hear what his enemy's saying. It speaks to how fierce the clash is and how meek his foe's voice is. Looking closer, the boy's hands gripping the sword have melted with the hilt. He must have done it to secure the sword, but by doing that, he will directly feel the impact from the sword. He's bloody, and he takes a single step back. He'll pitch over. The boy has accepted that each swing of his sword will be a hellish suffering. ... It irritates the man, but he takes it. It seems to offend his stubbornly persistent enemy. But he's just as irritated with himself for not backing down when he knows that even one step back would end this. ... But how could he retreat now? There's no room for parley now. And he's in a pitched duel with his enemy. It would be shameful to turn his back on a childishly forged sword, and it would be utterly humiliating not to meet the attacks head on. All it would take for his enemy to destroy himself is for the man to retreat one step, but he senses that he'll have conceded something decisive if he backs down now. All you have to do to win is just, step away.
I'll never step away.
So stubborn. Soon, this worry will fade. His enemy is at his limits. 3 more attacks. If he repels just 3 more attacks, then his enemy will destroy himself. He clicks his tongue at his own foolishness. Just earlier, he thought the boy had 2 attacks left. Then he delivered more than 10. The boy isn't going to fall. The boy's voice is inaudible. The boy, who's on the brink of death, frantically goes up against the obstacle before him. And then he sees him. He looks he looks upon him with his own eyes for the first time. I keep swinging my sword until I reach my foe, with my arms ready to fall off. He's only shifted. The only thing that can be heard is a strange yell. Mistake! That shout is the price I pay for each exchange of blows. There are people who weren't saved, and myself who wasn't saved. The memories come unbidden, and I swore that I would never let this happen again. Not a mistake! How many years have passed? There are things that were lost. Things I lost. There will always be things that I forget and fail to pick up. That's why I made an oath that I won't forget. To become a hero of justice. To always do what's right. Even if it isn't my own wish. Even if it's just a way to lighten my own sins. I'll keep that oath. I'll make the dream come true. When I was young, someone saved me and trusted me with his dream and passed away alone. I believe in the wish behind his words. Even if his whole world shuns me and the oath turns out to be a curse, I won't give up. And then, the man realizes there's no end to this repeating conflict. This enemy will not stop. The enemy will not stop on his own. His enemy makes each attack with desperate abandon, but he isn't even aware of who he's fighting. The boy is trying to cut down himself. He's the one who's doing the obstructing. The man's enemy is swinging his sword for everything he believed in, and everything he'll continue to believe in. ... Realizing that the man gnashes his teeth. He sees the boy keep fighting, even if he knows he can't win, even if he knows there's no point. That is the exact mistake that the man once made. So why? Why does he want to see how far this boy will go?
That's enough! Die!
He raises his longsword. The enemy's attack can no longer be trifled with. He repels the attacks and counters with a strike meant to crush the enemy's skull with certainty. The high-pitched sound of metal. The boy repels what should have been a decisive blow. He couldn't even stop one attack until now, but he easily defended against a strike delivered with the man's full might. He holds his breath. The enemy flicks his sword and resheaths it in a single large stance. But his eyes, they're looking straight at him. The impact breaks one of my limbs. My sense of pain isn't numb at all. The pain is enough to knock me out, but I push through it with sheer rage. I'm dehydrated. I can't afford to lose any more liquid. The enemy's left arm is wide open. I've lost one side of my body, so this will have to be the last blow. But that thought doesn't enter my head. All I can think is... He slashes with the longsword in an effort to protect his exposed left chest. He can make it. It'd be easy to close the distance. This is my last chance. It wasn't a mistake! That's the only thought on my mind. Even if Shiro Emi is fake, this is real. He wants everyone to be happy. It's an ideal that everyone felt, I'm sure. So I won't take it back, because this dream will always be. His gaze is straight. Mistakes and lies. He shakes off everything that pierces him. He continues to run without stopping.
Man, the next arc after this is going to be awkward after we know what Archer's goal, how Archer feels about Shiro.
It was never a mistake! The words drive straight into his chest. The next arc is wild, considering what's happening in this arc. Don't you think, Jess?
If
I don't even know much
like,
except for the ending, and I think it's wild.
If the next arc, Archer's just like, Shiro, my best friend, I'm going to be like, I'm on to you, man.
My words drive straight into his chest. The attack comes, fueled by hell-bent determination. There's enough time to block it. But the gears never turn in his head, and the battle draws an abrupt close. Dot dot dot. Stab. He hears the sound of a blade piercing his chest. Dot dot dot. The surprise one is, of course, the Red Knight. The boy bet everything on the desperate attack. Look at Archer's hair right here. That's wild. The boy bet everything on a desperate attack.
Spiky.
So he would expect to defeat his opponent. He couldn't afford to make any other choice anyway. Dot dot dot. So it's the knight who was surprised. Truly, he wonders why he didn't defend against an attack that would have been easy to stop.
Because he wants to die.
I'm about to collapse, so I lean on my good right leg.
This is the next best thing to killing you. This is really tragic.
I drove Concho into Archer's. That does not look like Concho. That definitely isn't Concho on the screen.
Now the question is it the translator or the artist's fault?
That's a good question. Hi, Saber.
Oh, that's
Hey,
right. I
Saber.
forgot
What
Saber
did you
has
just
voice
say?
lines right now.
Has she been watching the whole time? Saber asked a question.
Where
not
else was
saving
she
Rin.
gonna be?
Not just saving Rin, that's for sure.
Saber asked a question from the entrance to the hall. Dot dot dot. Archer doesn't answer. Maybe he feels that he doesn't need to, or maybe he doesn't have an answer for her. Ugh. My fingers feel numb. My broken fingers tell me they can't hold a sword anymore. Dot dot dot. The Red Knight doesn't move. I might have stabbed him through the chest, but he's a servant, so he could easily counterattack. But his arm remains at his sides and show no signs of movement. I know what that means. Of course. What?
With how much Shiro loves swords, that the fact that he broke his fingers, I wonder what would happen if he made it so he could never hold a sword again. If he would hate himself for it.
Jay, as I've learned in this fight specifically, Shiro melded a sword to his hand so he wouldn't drop it while fighting. So
you're saying he would meld a sword to his hand?
Yes.
Understood.
He would never not be able to not hold a sword again. That was the words I said. I win, Archer.
Those are surely words.
I fix my gaze on him and declare victory. The Red Knight closes his eyes once and admits.
Archer.
Yes. I lose.
I was gonna say, man, he actually really doesn't want to admit it. He stares into the distance. His murmur sounds like it was meant to convince himself. Shiro versus Archer. Fought the heroic spirit Emiya and won. Thank you, achievement.
Woo, achievements!
Ooh, yeah!
Yay!
I pull out the
Fred,
sword.
haven't you played this game before? Why are you still getting achievements?
Jay, I played this game a long time ago. Well before
it was on Steam.
Well before it was released in English. Many years before it was released in English. I pull out the sword.
I understand.
The moment my projected sword touched the air, it disperses into dust as if it never existed. Ugh. I finally look around, my tension drained. Ugh. Oh, what a wreck. My lacerations look like they're on the mend, but in some places they're turning to a reddish black color. Archer said something about it being Saber's sheath, but I wonder how it decides what to heal first. It heals the cuts right away, but the broken bones seem to be lower priority. Really? Come on, sheath.
I mean, broken bones can cause internal bleeding. I don't know why you wouldn't want to do that first, but what do I know?
Yeah, you're not a holy sword sheath, Jay.
I'm not a sentient holy sword sheath. I don't choose these things. ...
Question mark. Oh.
Have you ever thought about being one though?
A sword sheath?
Yeah.
I've seen some pretty cool animes about being a guy being a sword.
Yeah, but being a
I
sword
saw
sheath.
the first couple episodes of one before. It was fine.
Of one, you mean the anime that's about it?
I guess there might
Is there
only be one
one? I
anime.
think there's more than just one.
I
could be wrong,
saw one where like the guy isekais as a sword, and then like this girl
Yep,
finds
cat girl
him.
one.
Yeah, and like that was
Music's
fine.
nice in that
I
one.
only watched the first couple episodes, but I mean it's good.
The music was fun in that one.
What was fun?
The music.
I hear hurried footsteps coming from the west side of the hall, in the direction where Lancer disappeared to. Someone's coming. She appears on the second story terrace, jumps down to the hall floor without hesitating, and ow, hugs herself from the. That was her. They said ow. You go how?
Is that a hug? Oh, okay.
That's you going ow after jumping off the second floor.
Me?
You.
Boom. Ow.
Hugs herself from the pain of the fall.
Wait. So she jumps off. She jumps from the second floor and just like unceremoniously face plants into the ground and just goes, "Ow." Why did I do that? That was such an unforced error.
Shiro, are you O? Wait, what? Archer? Why are you all beat up?
Tosaka raises.
Saber, oh wait, Saber wasn't there. Never mind.
Tosaka raises
the
her.
guy didn't have time to tell her.
Tosaka raises her voice to match the distress with which she arrived. Words are hard. Lancer rescued her just as promised. Plus, I'm honestly amazed to see Tosaka alive and well. I was fairly sure she was fucking dead after I learned she got stayed with Shinji. Honestly, he's my pal, but like, you know, he kills people.
He hasn't killed anyone yet.
That's what they all say.
Not for lack of trying.
I mean, he's trying, but he can't. He's been trying to kill someone.
She can't decide if she wants to check if I'm okay or be upset at Archer for getting injured.
Wait, so am I dead?
Is that me?
That's Archer.
Okay.
Oh,
Archer,
okay. I
you're not
thought
dead
I
yet,
stopped
you have
having lines. I thought I said.
lines.
Wait, okay, but I'm stabbed still, though, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
Okay.
but you know, you take a stab with a. You take stabs.
You're a
Well.
hero. You take stare.
Yeah.
You take stabs really well.
Okay, cool. You are truly naive. If you'd been a slightly more ruthless person, I wouldn't have gone back to be my old self.
The Red Knight's words are sarcastic, but I can only hear warmth behind them. After giving Tosaka a look, he turns on his heel as if to leave the stage.
Anyway, the matter's settled. Now that I've accepted you, the Euro Emiya can't stay any longer. The losers should depart quickly. ...
He isn't even going to say goodbye to Tosaka? He's heavily wounded and he doesn't have a master. Is he going to disappear here and return to where the other heroic spirits come?
I think that's what?
It all happened in an instant. A lethal attack just as I began to relax around Tosaka. Multiple swords rain down. The torrent of blades come down to skewer me as I stand around spacing out.
Was that Archer or Gilgamesh just now?
I hit the ground. Someone pushes me and I fall backwards into some rubble. ...
Which one was it? Wait, who? Who God?
I was shoved about a meter away. From where I am, I can only watch.
Okay, so it was Gilgamesh.
My broken limbs can't support my body and I'm too weak to even stand up.
This is easily twice as worse as it was a second ago.
Instead, all I can do is watch another version of me get skewered before my very eyes. That's true, Saber, what you just said. Who's there? Saber's challenge breaks the silence. Her voice is directed at the second floor at the top of the broken stairs.
I rather enjoyed that. It was a truly pathetic fight between two fakes.
Oh no, he's standing up there!
Hey, I'm up here now.
Oh man!
I'm the real Archer, and you can tell because I'm at the top of the stairs.
He also...
Witness as I walk down the stairs.
You think he has a sprite of him walking down the stairs also?
I hope so. I fucking hope so.
I want to believe he did that. It's been 10 long years, Saber. I meant to come to see you sooner, but plans have changed. Unforeseen accidents keep popping up, you see? And they threw off my calculations. That's right! I do calculations. I'm a math guy.
It's Gilgamesh, the servant who defeated Berserker and killed Ilya. In this very room, by the way.
Yes.
He ignores Saber's glare and looks down at me and Archer.
Do you understand the weight of the genuine article now? No matter how similar in appearance and strength it might be, a forgery is a forgery. It can never reach the brilliance of the original.
He raises a hand, as if about to command an army.
The mere sight of a fake counterfeit offends my sight. You scum. You lack even a single genuine work in your hoard. Fakes who can only copy the work of others should be disposed of like the trash you are. Sorry, I tripped up on my own sentence.
It's hard to be so, like, evil, you know?
Yeah, no. Look, I'm up here. It's hot. I have been thinking about walking down these stairs this whole time.
He unleashes countless noble phantasms into the hall. An unavoidable turret falls upon us. I count just under 30 noble phantasms. Even if I was still in one piece, there's just nothing I could do to defend myself against this assault. Dust fills the air. The hall collapses even further, rocked by the explosions. In the middle of it all, I see him. A fluttering red coat. He runs towards me, looking like a pincushion, and gives me another shove. ... I watch his red figure fade into distance. His eyes convey a firm message.
You defeat him.
He tells me that since he lost to me, and I'm going to become a hero of justice. This is the villain I have to defeat. A cloud of dust blocks out my vision. The red cloak sinks into the rubble. I'm sure I saw him before he left. His confident eyes declare, this servant is no match for us. It won't be Saber or Tosaka who defeat him. My other self tells me that Shiro Emiya is this golden servant's natural enemy. My vision clears up. A layer of dust settles over the hall, now covered in a new layer of rubble. Nothing else happens. The Red Knight disappears after he was buried into the rubble.
What a surprise, Archer. So you still had enough in you to protect someone with those wounds.
His tone is filled with derision and irony. The man's lip curls into a smirk. He looks down at Archer's bloody remains. ... Silence falls. Gilgamesh is the strongest being in this place now. One wrong move and we'll follow Archer. Saber's lips are tightly sealed. She's watching for a chance to face the enemy. However...
Yes? Yes?
JayKingPlays.
Yes. Who gave you permission to touch my Archer?
Tosaka loses her temper after losing Archer. Light flies through the air. Tosaka charges the jewel with as much energy as she can and fires pure destructive energy without any modifications. Gilgamesh doesn't even try to dodge it. God, how expensive do you think that was, Jess? That one pointless attack she did in anger. How much do you think that cost her?
In like mana?
20,000.
20,000? $20,000? Yen?
Yeah, 20,000.
Damn.
Oh, because she uses gems, right?
Yeah. The attack doesn't
I mean,
leave a
does it
scratch
have
on
to
him.
be a high quality gem though?
Yes.
Oh, then that makes it much more expensive.
I was going to finish off the stubborn survivor first. But you've changed my priorities, woman.
The sword's floating behind him, sentenced Tosaka to death. They hurtle towards her at high speed, but Saber arrives even faster to deflect them, protecting her master.
Saber?
リン、下がって。あの男は危険だ。手を出せば殺されます。
I can't understand a thing you're saying.
Oh, so that girl is your master now. Very well. I will pardon your impudence. It would hurt my entertainment to lose Saber now. ...
Saber just glares up at her enemy, her invisible sword at the ready.
なぜここにいる
I might still be narrating because there was no ending of the quotation.
そのあなたがなぜ今回も限界している
Yeah, you tell us.
Saber, why don't you speak? What? It's very simple. I simply stayed behind after the last war ended.
そんなバカなサーバントは聖杯が消えた時点でこの世との接点をなくすはずだならばあなたが10年もの間とどまっていられるはずがない
Not necessarily. To begin with, our anchor to this world isn't the Holy Grail, but our masters. The Grail is no more than a path we take to get here. Once it is gone, we can stay in this world if a mage supplies us with a magical energy. Of course, no master can sustain a servant without the support of the Holy Grail. On this point, my vessel did lack magical energy.
ならばどちらにせよあなたがとどまれるはずがないサーバントを持つことにマスターが耐えられないなら
Saber's really
Man, there was a
confused.
moment where I
復
was...
活しているはずだ
Yeah.
There was a moment?
There was a moment where I thought, like, oh, I guess I'm not... I guess I have a period where I'm not voicing anyone because Archer just died. But Gilgamesh just shows up out of nowhere.
I mean, he didn't show up out of nowhere. He's been hanging around for a bit. That's why Shinji
Yes,
was
though.
mad at him because he decided not to work with him anymore.
Yeah, I guess that's true. There are ways some mages can make up for their lack of magical circuits knowledge. On that note, my master happened to be a particularly enterprising man.
Is that what you call orphans in a basement? Past tense. So his master's no longer alive? No, Shinji was his master. The fact that he was ungovernable Gilgamesh following Shinji's orders was proof enough of that.
ではあなたのマスターはライダーのマスターと同じように
Yes. If he can't supply me with energy, then I'll take it from others, of course. But as it turned out, I didn't even need to bother. I was the only servant to bathe in the Holy Grail. 10 years ago, I was incarnated in a flesh and blood body that allowed me to remain in this era. We didn't talk about this in the last arc, but it happened. ...
Saber stares at him in shock since he didn't end his sentence with the quotation, with the quotates again. Again.
I don't do that.
I never stop. I talk forever, says Gilgamesh. The mention of 10 years ago seems to pain her.
That's right. It was all thanks to you, Saber. I know better than anyone what that thing is. After all, I was submerged into its depths and saw what was inside it.
ではあの時あなたは
Yes, I understood the true nature of the Holy Grail.
I'm trying to draw a
You're gonna have
tiny
to
mustache.
click if you want to hear the true nature.
Hold on, I'm trying to draw a tiny mustache in Gilgamesh's face.
Okay.
This is very important, Pending. I'm sure you can understand.
No, yeah, I totally get it. And that is when I decided that I should be the only one to handle it.
He speaks to Saber. No, the Golden Serpent decree is directed at all of us.
聖杯をあなたが使うだと
I will. I have no obligation to share it with parasites such as the Masters. I will use the Holy Grail for my own purposes. The greatest obstacle, my summoner, is gone now. He left behind a mage, unfit to even be a vessel. Shinji's just like in the corner. Hey, I heard that. I don't care. That failure is quite suitable for my wish. With your flesh, of course, I might be able to make a more complete Holy Grail.
The man eyes Tosaka. Go Tosaka. I can't believe Tosaka is refusing to go Like she's not taking this seriously, Pending.
Jay?
Tosaka's in shock.
Oh, wow. I guess Jess is Tosaka now.
Ah?
Oh, she did it! I don't even think
Was
she...
the-
I don't
was
even...
the filter refusing?
A filter.
Or the gate on Discord?
No. It was me getting a blanket because I'm sleepy.
You know,
Okay.
Jay, since you got a blanket,
cold.
this is very important. You know that Jess
Yeah.
doesn't understand what it means to be comfy?
What do you mean? Like, elaborate on what exactly that means.
So, you know,
Yeah, that's a little bit
I was
subjective.
in my room earlier, you know. I'm in my room right now, too. It's not, you know, it's not like I went anywhere since then. But
Uh-huh.
I just came into my room after work. And, you know, I have some, you know, I have fans on in here. I didn't have my shirt on either because, you know, it gets hot.
Yeah.
But I was sitting there, I went to my computer and I sat down. And then I grabbed my blanket. And Jess is like, wondering why I grabbed the blanket whenever, like, you know, I think it's hot, right? That's why I have the fans
Yeah.
and everything off. So Jess is wondering, he's like, why are you grabbing the blanket? I'm
I
like,
can understand it, but also it's like when someone has the air conditioning on and they're like, I'm cold, and the person tells you to wear a sweater.
But you'd rather use a
But
blanket.
He said
I
he's
agree.
hot, so he grabs a blanket.
it's probably for comfort reasons, but it is a little silly.
It's for
Yeah,
comfort.
I just think it's silly. I told him he was whack.
Jess doesn't understand what being comfortable is. Jess, as far as I can tell, Jess has never been comfortable in his life. Don't you think that's kind of sad, Pending?
That is kind of sad, yeah.
You should help Jess be more comfortable.
Maybe you guys need to invest in a kotatsu.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I don't think so. Who knows?
No.
Maybe it'll get really cold again.
I don't want it to get really
No.
cold again.
That means we have to use a living room, and we don't use a living room.
There is a TV there to use. We could use it. I just can't think of a reason to use it right now, though. I don't know what we'd watch in there. We can go in there and watch something. Pending, come over. Let's watch stuff in the living room.
Okay.
You see, Red and I, we go to our individual rooms, and we don't leave.
My room is safe. My room keeps me safe.
He also keeps his lights dark all the time, and he's like a vampire.
Dude, I went into Jess's room the other day and he had his lights off, and I'm like, Jess, the darkness, you've embraced it.
Maybe he's not allergic to cheese. He's allergic to garlic.
And I
That's
sat.
why he can't eat most Italian food.
I was like, Jess, you finally understand the greatness of the darkness. And Jess was there for a while, and then Jess got up and turned the lights off. And I was like, hiss! Ah!
Yeah, the only reason the lights were off was because I was just too invested in playing whatever I was playing. Probably Currency Wars.
To be fair, I basically always have the lights off.
He turned the lights on, and I just couldn't stay in there anymore because it was a terrible place now.
I will keep certain lights on, but they also are the type of lights that are not direct lights.
Right now I have
They're not overhead lights or anything like that. They're just side lamps.
Right now I have that light on right there. You can't see what I'm pointing at it. It's for streaming and stuff. It's also better lighting than like my actual light. Anyway, his red eyes are ominous beyond comparison. What I'm saying though, Jay, is that Jess doesn't understand what it means to be comfortable.
Everyone's version of comfort
No!
is different. What?
That was a
No!
very strong no.
Stop trying to appeal to the masses, Jay.
I'm not trying to appeal to the masses. I'm just stating a fact.
Also, Jess, you left your earbuds in here.
Okay.
You want to tell Pending what kind of earbuds these are?
Honkai Star Rail earbuds.
Yeah, he has Honkai Star Rail earbuds, Pending.
Oh,
and
that's cool.
And he left them in my room.
Are they based on a specific character?
They're based on Robin.
That's what I
Oh, cool,
figured.
cool. That makes sense.
I think there's Robin AI inside talking to me when I turn it on.
What?
There's a voice synthesized. It's either an actual voice actress or it's some AI voice, but it's Robin's voice. It was a collaboration, so but I can't tell.
I sat down, like after Jess left, and I felt something on the floor, and I'm like, "What the hell is this?" The floor. As you know, I have a blanket on, so I couldn't see what it was.
Yes.
So I had to go and pick it up. And I thought, "Isn't this Jess's earbud thing?" It was. Indeed. Anyone would feel intensely uncomfortable like Jess under their gaze. His eyes are so bizarre that they even scare the inflappable Tosaka.
バカな。聖杯はマスターが得るものだ。我らサーバントでは得られないからこそ、マスターに協力するのだろう。
That's the strange thing about it, you see. Why is it that only masters can acquire the Holy Grail when only servants can touch it?
しかしそれは。
It's all a farce. 7 masters fighting over the Holy Grail. Only the last surviving master performs the ritual to obtain the Holy Grail. That's all a pretext to hide the truth. The Holy Grail has already been summoned. Every time the mages prepare it and then summon 7 servants. Do you understand yet, King of Knights? What they need is not the Holy Grail, but something to fill it with. The masters are only a conduit to summon us. The mages who create this ritual couldn't supply the contents of the Holy Grail.
Hi, Molly.
Didn't...
No,
Hi,
not.
Molly.
Keep going.
Oh, hi, Molly. Didn't I say it earlier? They couldn't provide energy on their own, so you must take it from others. They need magical energy of the highest purity to fill the Holy Grail. So they sought the most powerful souls of the prime species, also known as guardians. It seems that the 7 servants were always meant to be sacrifices to the Holy Grail.
Saber stares at him in shock. Her eyes try to deny his words. It can't be true. The Holy Grail I sought can't be something this abhorrent, she seems to be telling herself.
It's hardly something to be surprised about. The Holy Grail is a strainer for souls. It takes power which cannot be controlled except by the owner of the souls and converts it into pure magical energy. You could indeed grant a wish using that. As far as mages are concerned, it's an inexhaustible source of magical energy. Thus, the more sacrifices there are, the better. One could well call it omnipotent once it's been filled with 6 servants. The Holy Grail has absorbed 5 servants. We just need 1 more to turn it into the omnipotent pot they desire. Wait, who's left other than Saber?
Archer.
Oh, Archer's still around?
Did you hear the sound?
Well, no, but he's got like 12 swords in him, and I've been talking for like 15 minutes.
Yeah. You know, Lancer didn't disappear for a while.
Lancer has battle continuation.
I think this was Saber's line, by the way.
That was Saber's line, yes.
Yeah.
Jay, so something confounding has happened, Jay.
What?
There appears to be what used to be a spoon in my hands. But
Is it
like
another plastic spoon?
well, it's possible at some point in time this was a spoon. But like the spoon part is mostly missing.
Have you considered that you probably broke the spoon?
Jay, why do you always consider stuff like maybe Red broke a spoon, maybe Red broke a fork, maybe Red ate a knife? We can't be sure these things are actually happening.
Because outside of the knife eating, you've done those before.
You don't know that.
That's true.
I'm doing it based on the 6 years we've known each other.
I have a knife right here.
Who's that supposed to be?
It's the guy who's been talking the whole time.
Ah,
Cool.
Oh, the fortune
Then
cookie? The fortune cookie was don't fucking die. I lost the fortune cookie, so we had Plompers make one up. And then we generated numbers.
Hey, listen, all you gotta do is just pick the right choice and not die. You got this.
Thank you. Then they could grant any wish for you? Such miracles are not granted to mere humans, you fool.
I still wonder what
It
happened
is
to that
the-
fortune cookie.
Fate of the world of humans to destroy themselves.
Wait, I see it!
No matter how much power they wield.
I see it!
Click the button.
Hold on, I found the fortune cookie!
I'm just gonna stand up here and wait till he clicks the button.
I found it!
But don't worry, Saber.
I have to click it
But
again. huh?
don't worry, Saber. This Holy Grail is the real thing. Once 7 heroic spirits are incorporated into it, I guarantee it will reach the origin of all things.
Your line, Jay.
The origin of. Hold on. Are you saying that the Holy Grail is?
I don't know who, but whoever designed this scheme was unmistakably a genius worthy of the gods. Still, it has nothing to do with me. I have no interest in such things. I only care about its power as a gate.
Who's ready for an extra fortune?
Woo!
I'm not gonna read the numbers though. Nah, the fortune! It fell!
Oh, this is tragic.
I bought it, don't worry. So the extra fortune, to go with the other fortune of don't fucking die, is trust your luck or personal transformation.
So in other words, don't die.
Pretty much.
I think all fortune
Trust
cookies...
your luck to not make the bad decision and die.
All right.
I'm starting to think that all fortunes can just be related back to just don't die.
I mean, I guess.
聖杯が門だと。
Recall, Saber, that 10 years ago, when I was one step away from obtaining the Holy Grail, you denied me my prize. You cloved it in two with your sacred sword, and what spilled out set fire to the town. I stood directly under the Grail and was submerged in its contents. That is when I learned its true nature. It is truly absurd, but it has its uses. Among my many weapons, none are as specialized at killing people as this. It can stay the way it is. I have no need for some all-powerful cauldron.
兵器聖杯がサーバントをもって生み出すものは兵器だというのかアーチャー。
Of course. We have always been weapons. But this thing has perfected that task. The Holy Grail is a gate to hell.
Yeah, it's hell you're walking.
Once open, it will brim with 5.6 billion curses. Didn't Kotamine tell you? The name of the Holy Grail is Anra Mayiniu. All the evil in the world.
Or as Jess calls it, Angry Mango.
That's easier to say. As the name suggests, it is an apocalyptic mud which consumes all humans.
Angry Mango? If I recall correctly, that's the name of the devil from the Zoroastrian... I don't know how to say that.
Zoroastrianism.
Zoroastrianism.
Thank you.
It's Zoroastrianism.
Zoroastrianism.
It is said to be the ruler of evil who has been fighting the gods for thousands of years. It's depicted as the embodiment of all humanity's malice, and to be a reflection of humanity's goodwill. Dude, sometimes Shiro just knows some random things.
Yeah.
So why is the Holy Grail named after some ancient Persian demon?
ではあなたの目的は人間の
To purge all humans. Yes. Like Kotamine, I don't intend to cherish humanity. I only treasure beautiful things. This world is enjoyable, but it is unspeakably hideous.
What do you think if he thinks cookies were a mistake? Cookies
Then he's
destroyed
gotta
humanity.
die.
He's
He's gotta die.
Holy shit. Sending. Casually
Now, there's-
sending someone to be killed in Minecraft? That's crazy.
There's only so much I'll tolerate. It is blasphemy for the king, for the teeming masses of mongrels to be allowed to celebrate their lives. I have no desire to rule over such a realm.
Go, Jay. Speak your words.
Are you stupid? What blasphemy? It doesn't matter to a king whether one person dies or not.
If they die, then that is for the best. If they are killed by their own sins, then their lives were not worth living to begin with. What I desire are not mongrels. Only those who can survive the depths of hell are worthy of my rule. That is what made last time a failure. The humans of today are truly feeble if they die from a fire of that magnitude. How dare they die of fire?
I know, right?
His lips curl in a smile. For the first time, he looks at me, one of the failures.
Is that me?
No.
Is
Okay.
it me?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know what this angry mango has, but is it not convenient? It is sin that falls on all of mankind equally.
That is what Gilgamesh is saying. Back in my day, people didn't die in fires.
It's a bottomless darkness created by humans, which exists only to kill humans. A perfectly suitable hunting dog to delegate my work to.
Gilgamesh raises an arm. Noble phantasms float at the ready behind him, awaiting his command.
Now, let us pick up from 10 years ago. Last time, we were interrupted by some mongrel trash. But we don't have to worry about that now. Of course, an even more vile faker scum darkens the room now.
All the swords turn to point at me. Ugh. I try to stand up, but my broken leg won't move the way I want it to. Probably because it's broken.
Yeah.
Oh, crap. I can't even block a single one of those swords. Then why did Archer entrust his will to me?
Meh.
The swords disappear. The golden servant suddenly puts down his arms. He looks up at the ceiling with displeasure and brushes something from his shoulder.
Okay.
You can't get his clothes dirty. He needs to look perfect at all times.
My clothes got dirty. You've escaped with your life today, boy.
He's about to kill us all, and some fucking dirt fall on his shoulder. He's like, fuck this, dude. I can't stay in this place. Huh? The castle's on fire. I don't know who set it alight, but it seems like a pretty intense blaze. The third floor is already surrounded by flames, and they've reached the second floor. No, that's not what I should be surprised about. He really decided not to fight because his clothes got dirty?
逃げるのですか、アーチャー。
Shut up, Saber.
I'm changing the location, Saber. I have the Holy Grail in hand. I prefer to settle things quickly. I'll promptly create a Holy Grail and open the hole to hell.
His blonde hair flutters.
Bye, I'm off to do laundry.
Goobus walks toward the terrace that isn't on fire.
If you want to take it back, then hurry. However, this Holy Grail will be a rushed, defective product. If you don't come soon, it might spill out.
His muffled laughter echoes. Then he leaves the burning castle. Sparks have started to dance around the Great Hall, and the ceiling is crumbling by the second. The formerly ornate castle doesn't resemble itself anymore.
Hey, question.
Answer.
How far away from this castle did we bury Ilya?
You guys buried Ilya?
Well, you just left her. You think we're just having this fight here with her fucking, like, day-old corpse in the corner?
You guys just put her away? I don't think you guys dug up a grave and buried
We did dig up a grave and bury
We didn't
her.
have to dig up a grave. She was already,
She was already buried on the rubble.
Well, no,
she was dead.
apparently there was a coffin. Apparently we put her in a coffin.
There's a coffin?
Yeah, apparently.
Apparently.
Yeah.
I guess this castle came equipped. I mean, this castle doesn't equip with much of anything anymore, but at the time it came equipped with a coffin.
I don't know how far from the house we buried her, but like we buried her outside the house.
Because I'm just. What are we gonna do about this?
What do you mean?
We can't just let her grave burn down.
I don't think we can stop this castle from burning down.
You can let it burn. It's okay.
Are you
I'll
crazy?
just make up for it by getting you in the next life.
That's
Cool.
In fact, not only is this castle gonna burn down, there'll probably be a forest fire around it.
Man, we have messed up so bad. We are so getting arrested for this.
Its master gone, it crumbles away without a trace, as if to follow the pale girl.
I'm updating ZZZ while this is happening.
Interlude 15:3 Unlimited Blade Works period.
I'm gonna just guess that this is an interlude of Gilgamesh because he's like the only other person. Oh wait, who is this actually? I have no idea.
It's our buddy XJess_Cha doing his star role. Shinji Mato wanders through the forest, his breathing ragged and bestial. He was headed into a concrete direction, to be clear, but his mental state is utterly lost. With no objective, all he can do is run. Wandering is the only appropriate word to describe his behavior.
Shit! Just a little more and I was so close. But they all had to get in my way.
He pushes tree branches aside with one arm, splashing through the mud. Shinji heads for the forest exit, his blood stains marking his trail. Of course, the shoulder wound Lancer gave him hasn't healed. He already lost sensation to his right arm. His wound is red and inflamed, and his arm won't move, like a necrotized limb. Hi, Dippy.
Hey, Dippy.
He trips and
Dippy.
stumbles into a tree. It must be difficult running with only one arm. His right arm hangs like dead weight. Then he realizes that part of his body has become dead weight and starts to laugh. His laugh turns into a coughing fit. It hurts. He feels hot and feverish, perhaps due to the wound. His hazy mind imagines his arm rotting away. Then he starts to hallucinate about all the people around him also rotting away. Not just their arms. All those other idiots should have known their place and be hurt even worse than he is. He can't stop laughing. The thought makes the pain slightly more bearable. He's like, I'm thinking of all this horrible stuff. That makes me feel not as hurt, he says. He has a real purpose now. His first goal is to gather arms. He'll take arms for everyone, no exceptions.
Well, it's nice to know that he's got goals in life.
He has goals now.
Ha. That's good. Now to decide on the first.
The girl who wouldn't do what he said. She's the one he likes the most, and he can't stand the thought of her looking prettier than him. What a guy.
Wow.
What a guy.
Just you wait, Tosaka. I'll make you lower than me.
Shinji mumbles a laugh and then looks up.
Huh?
The servant is standing in front of him, but when did he get there?
You...
He stares at the servant. The golden servant looks down at Shinji the way one might look at livestock.
You're injured. It looks bad. That must hurt.
His tone is utterly disinterested. Shinji's face distorts. He glares at the man in front of him, failing to realize the servant's words might have implied.
That must hurt! Whose fault do you think that is? Lancer did this to me because you're so stupid! You're not even good as a guard dog! How dare you talk to me that way?
Shinji rages at the servant. The golden servant nods, unconcerned. Smile and nod, said Gilgamesh.
So Lancer gave you that wound. Then he must have let that master go.
Yeah! You got that right! Tosaka got away because you're scum! I want to throw up just thinking about how that cockroach got me!
I see. Ah, that's too bad.
Ugh! Why are you trying to act all cool for? We need Tosaka to get the Holy Grail, don't we? Damn it! You ruined everything! Don't you get that? What are we gonna do?
Settle down. The plan hasn't changed. I can still make a Holy Grail.
The servant speaks emotionlessly. Shinji doesn't realize that the servant's red eyes aren't even looking at him.
Ow! Totomine said that we can't do anything unless we have a vessel. We need more than that kid's heart. Anyone to turn into a holy grail must be connected to quality magic circuits.
Shinji approaches the servant and berates him for his incompetence. The golden servant nods again.
Then there's no problem. We still have another master that can serve as a holy grail right here.
Then he casually thrusts his arm out. Squish! Shinji doesn't realize what the noise was until the very end.
What Gilgamesh might not realize is Shinji has literally no magic circuits.
His stomach feels strange. When he looks down, he sees a servant's arm.
I don't feel so good.
The fist is embedded into his body. It doesn't hurt, nor is there any blood. The servant's arm sinks deep into his stomach, as if performing some outlandish spiritual surgery.
You desire the holy grail? Then I'll give it to you. It's important, so don't let it go again.
Blood vessels swell. Wriggle, 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 wriggle. He feels somewhat alien, swarming and writhing inside him. And then, he ceases to be Shinji Mato. He convulses. There's just a swollen hunk of meat there now. It has no clear shape. It's made of only naked muscle and blood vessels, sudden growths of meat, and short-lived decaying meat.
Ow! It hurts! It hurts! Hurts! It's growing! Ow! Ow! Stop!
His mind breaks, unable to withstand the discomfort of something wriggling inside him and the pain of endlessly growth and decay. Wriggle, 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 wriggle. The servant watches for a while, and then disparts as if nothing remarkable happened.
So hideous. A powerful mage wouldn't have morphed like this. But I suppose there's no helping it.
Chains extend out. The chain of heavens appears in midair to bind the infinitely expanding and rotting mass of flesh. Currently, it's teetering between growth and decay, but the Holy Grail should quickly learn how to use its host. Once that happens, the growth should greatly exceed the decay. At this rate, his Holy Grail will soon be complete.
Bizarre. Ugly foods taste better. And most of all, I'm sure you'll spit out the mud that I need. Won't you, Shinji?
The servant chortles. In his shadow, the mass of flesh repeats, "Help me!" in a no longer human voice. Interlude out! So tell me, team, how did that scene make you feel?
Wriggle, wriggle,
I mean-
wriggle, wriggle.
Wriggle, 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 wriggle. Wriggle, wriggle,
I mean,
wriggle.
it would've- Oh, yeah, it made me feel like that. It would have been sad if not for the fact it was happening to Shinji. But because it was happening to Shinji, it was fine.
Damn. But I mean, damn. Shinji suffering, hooray. Oh, this? Right, it should be okay. I feel fine right now, and I can still use my circuits. I know, it's crazy, right, Saber? She ends the conversation, but it seems something else is still on her mind. It's been an hour since we returned. We both have something on our minds, but nothing is said. We don't have time to be glad that Tosaka is safe for now, nor do we have time to celebrate our reunion. Everyone's sad. We are still in a dire situation. The last servant, Gilgamesh. As long as he holds the Holy Grail, we have no choice but to fight him. We don't have a plan to break out of this predicament. The more we think about it, the more we are hit with the feeling of despair. Of course, we wouldn't have anything to say to each other. ... However, that's not the only reason we're silent. It's probably because this is the last. This will be the last time we're heading into battle. It doesn't matter what the results, win or lose. What awaits us will be the same. The Holy Grail War will end here. After that, the three of us won't be able to talk like this again. Thinking back, we've only spent 10 short days together. We were thrust into one happening after another during these 10 days, so we don't even have time to think about what happened yesterday. But it's not all bad memories during these 10 days. Now thinking back, there are some irreplaceable memories I've made during these 10 days. ... And that's the reason we're not saying anything. We don't want to admit our time together is ending, and we're swallowing the words that we want to say. Tosaka, Saber, and myself, even though Saber was like kidnapped for like 2 or 3 days, but it's not important. It was a very important time we had. All have the answers in our heads. The reasons we don't say it out loud, it's because we don't want to end what we had in the manner we have now. All right, Tosaka, start talking. Your break time's over. Get to reading. She just refused to get off break pending.
Oh man.
Oh, she wasn't even here when I did all that gargling.
I know, dude. She missed your Star Wars
It was like I was dying.
as a meaty
Like,
Shinji.
I mean, yeah, I was dying as Shinji. I'm also dying laughing as I'm doing it.
I can't believe this.
It was so funny.
She missed the wriggling. Wriggle, 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 wriggle. Hey, do you ever just wriggle?
No, not that often.
No. Have you ever considered it?
Sometimes.
What about wriggling cookies? Cookies that wriggle.
Cookies at Brickle?
Yeah, cookies that wriggle. They of course have kind of a funny shape because they wriggle, but I mean they're still cookies.
That's a good point.
Jay, where are you?
Did Jay say anything?
I don't know. Let me check. No.
No.
You're more of a waggler than a wiggler yourself, Molly? Well, who would you say you're more of, Pending?
Between what and what?
And, you know, if you're not much of a wiggler or a wriggler, or you maybe not even a waggler, what are you?
Could you define what these terms mean?
No.
Oh.
It's just Red pronouncing the word wrong.
What do you mean?
You're pronouncing the word wrong.
How am I pronouncing the word wrong?
You said ragler.
Waggler.
Yeah, waggler. And I was
Waggler.
like, you just said wiggler, waggler, waggler, waggler. And I was like,
Wiggler, waggler.
what does he say? What does this guy say? What does he say? It makes no sense.
It is very important. That
You made it. You said it so weird that it broke me out of character for for a few seconds.
It broke you out of character.
Yeah, I was so confused.
Out of your character of Jess?
No, out of the character of Shinji. I was voicing Shinji.
I was reading it how it was spelled.
I don't know.
That's how it was spelled.
Are you sure that's how it was spelled?
Yes.
Yeah, check the VOD.
Check the VOD. I mean, we're not. Jay has vanished, so we don't have anything else to do until someone reads this line.
Oh, well, while we wait for Jay, I'm gonna try a temple
Are you pulling
on
in
Thailand.
Yeah, you pulling on Z's? You pulling for Dylan?
Yeah. I'm gonna give it a
Yeah,
try at least.
tell me the good news, like how Plompers told me the good news.
Well, we'll see.
Of
We'll see
getting
if I
two
get that
Syreens
kind of
at the
luck.
set. Getting 2 Syreens back to back.
Oopsies.
Whoopsies.
I've never
Oopsie
gotten.
daisy.
I've never gotten 2 in the same 10 pull before. But maybe that happens now. No, this is there's no. Oh, I got 4 A's in this pull though. That's not nothing.
Whoa! Gamer luck.
Yeah.
So if I go on my phone and I go to Jay
Mm-hmm.
and I just start typing Jay, Jay, Jay.
Where are you?
Jay,
We miss you.
Where are you?
Well, I got 3 Billy the Kids in this 110 pull.
The Billy Newell?
Billy, he's a character in
Oh.
CZZ. He's an A rank though, not an S rank.
Is Billy also on Rate Up?
Yeah, he is.
I'm saving for Ishi Guang.
Jay, Jay.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
Jay.
I think she's next. Isn't she like next after?
She
after
is.
Dispatch? Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
I want
Have you seen her animations?
Yeah, actually.
They're
They look really
crazy.
Hmm.
Some would say unlimited blade work.
Yes, actually, they did remind me of Unlimited Blade.
Some
Yeah.
might say it's unlimited blade work. Yeah, I didn't know Hoyoverse just really love Fate.
Yeah.
I want you to know that I'm
Oh my
sending
God,
I,
no.
I'm sending Jay the lyrics to the Scooby Doo song, but I'm replacing Scooby Doo with Jay.
That's a good idea.
Scooby-Doo.
It doesn't quite, make the song flow
Where
as
are
well,
you?
but I'm trying my best here.
Yeah, no, I believe in you.
Do you think Jay has J snacks?
Yes.
I feel like she could.
Oh, if Pending had a Pending brand snack, what would it be?
If I had a penny brand
Yeah,
snack,
what kind of if you had a Pending brand snack, what would it be?
it would probably be okay, it would be like an Oreo cookie, but like it's cream in the center with chocolate chip cookies sandwiching it.
So it's like chocolate chip dough, or chocolate chip cookie dough with the Oreo top and bottom. Is that what it is?
No, it wouldn't be dough. It would be chocolate chips.
Chocolate chip cream.
Like imagine like a Chips Ahoy chocolate chip cookies. 2 of
Okay.
those sandwiching a like Oreo cream.
I think I get it.
Yeah.
And how much would you sell it for?
Probably like, I don't know, $5 for a box.
Oh, I think that's cheaper than Pokemon's cookies.
She sells cookies?
Yeah, she does.
I forgot
I
about
sold
that.
cookies.
I forgot
does
about
sell
that.
cookies.
That was a whole thing.
And it's really funny because she was like, people are saying it costs too much, so she was like, go make some money.
That was a whole thing.
That was so funny.
Oh, her response to people saying the cookies cost too much is like, get richer.
Yes.
Yeah, just go get a job was the response.
I want to believe that's a little taken out of context.
Oh my
Well,
god. Yeah,
It's a little bit, but
But then
she was
again,
saying she was saying they're
I also know
affordable.
nothing about Pokemon, so so I don't really know what she's like.
She likes to be brand friendly all the time, so she's always taking the safe route. So she doesn't like being controversial, but controversy follows her around anyway because she was the face of Twitch for like 10 years or something.
That was such a funny incident, though. Whenever she told people, just have more money.
Don't be a broke bitch.
I think what it was,
That's
when
what she said.
people were comparing like her cookies to other people's cookies, and they're like, "All right, by the same ingredients or whatever, these are just cheaper. Like your cookies are these cookies except more expensive." And she's like, "Just have more money." That was pretty funny.
I think the main
I mean,
the main criticism that people had of her cookies was basically that they were just what was it called? White labeled?
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
tends to be the way with these branded things. Is it's just a product that already exists that you've added like a popular person to brand it. So it's always going to be, or it's usually going to be more expensive than the actual product is worth because you're paying extra money for the fact that like someone has attached a brand to it. It's so I guess the question is, do you care if you're getting quality, or do you care that you're buying like the Pokemake cookie or the YouTuber branded merch? Or well, I guess with merch it's a little bit different because a lot of that's at least based, like if it's a teacher,
The
it's
other
based on
thing,
the thing.
the other thing is that they've sold those exact kind of cookies before in like a bulk, right? Like much more, like it was in a much bigger bulk, right? For
Yeah,
cheaper.
yeah. Yeah.
And then they discontinued it, and then they released Pokesting.
Oh, so you can't get the original cheap version.
Yeah, you
gotta-
can't.
Oh.
You
I
have
see.
to get Pokies, and it's a smaller portion, and it costs more. And you
Yeah.
cannot get the original anywhere else.
Yeah. I mean, that's not good.
It was also
Um,
her promoting it as like healthier. Basically, what Mr. Beast
Mr. Beast.
Beast and the others, like Logan Paul and shit, like what they did with lunch,
Yeah.
with Lunchly. Yeah,
Well,
it was like,
like-
oh yeah, it's healthier
Lunchable
when
versus
really it's
Lunchly.
not. Yeah, they were like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, it's so much more healthier. I'm like, no, it's not. What are you talking about? Like they're making it the main selling point.
It's so bad.
Yeah, they're making the health thing a main selling point when really it's just influencer, rebranded food, like relabeled food.
Depending, whenever one day you get to have your brand named Oreos, they're just Oreos, by the way, but they have the Pending brand on them.
I
you-
lost my 50-50.
How are you? How are you?
Wait, to who though?
Did
To
you?
Grace.
Jay!
Oh,
Yes,
Grace.
sorry.
Grace is gonna get a pretty good
My
kit
brain
change.
died.
Oh, is she?
Did you fall asleep?
Yeah, it's pretty
Well,
good.
that's good at least.
Did you fall asleep?
Boo. Yeah.
I see.
Oh
Good
my
morning,
God.
Jay.
My brain died.
Don't worry, Jay. We were talking about controversies while you were asleep.
I got too comfy.
Don't worry.
Understandable.
It's your time to start talking.
Perfect.
Mhm.
I have such good attention.
Fred's gonna
Anyway.
include all of this in the VOD.
I'm not gonna cut it out. You're right.
Yeah, it's gonna be included in the video regardless of whether or not something happens, because he will edit. He won't
Yeah,
edit.
Red's also gonna edit someone snoring.
Was I
No, I'm
snoring?
joking.
I'm sorry.
I
No, you
yeah,
weren't.
I
Yeah,
was
you
gonna
weren't. No, you
put in
weren't.
the
I was
effort.
joking. I was joking.
Okay.
I was joking.
Look, dear God, don't say that kind of stuff, man. I got nervous.
Oh, Jay,
I
while you were asleep, we had a Shinji
Uh-huh.
moment.
Aw,
Oh yeah, Shinji's
Yeah,
gone
you'll
now.
see in the VOD.
is he dead now? That's
He's
great.
dead.
He's meat
Yeah.
now.
He died gruesomely too.
He's meatball Shinji.
Aw.
He's meatball Shinji.
Meatball Shinji.
Meatball Shinji.
This is like in that show
Oh yeah, I guess I didn't have Grace before. I guess this is
What was
my
it,
first copy of Grace.
Super Turbo Friends? or what was it?
Microscopic Grace. What?
Oh, I was pulling for Dylan and I lost my 50-50.
Okay, I was just wondering. I thought you had Grace in AHSR. Are you playing a different game?
Oh, this is easy.
There's a
That
Grace in
makes sense.
HSR?
I don't think so actually.
Read your lines, Jay.
Yeah, that's the first I heard of it.
Fine, then I will start. I'm going to avenge Archer. I know he was a terrible person who betrayed me, but he's also Shiro.
Damn, ain't that the truth? Just like I said it with determination in her voice. We will face Gilgamesh. She has said it clearly that we will end this fight.
What about you, Shiro? I will have... Okay, hold on. I will have Saber join me no matter what, but since you're not a master anymore, I won't force you.
I don't know if Rin understands that she and Saber cannot beat Archer. Not Archer. I mean, he still is Archer, Gilgamesh. This
Do you
team
think
up...
she can?
Yeah, but this team up will not win.
I mean, she always wanted to pick Saber, and now she did pick Saber. And it seems that Goldie sees you as a thorn in his side. So if you were to join, So if you were to join us in this fight, he would probably come after you first.
Pending, and I know this is very important to you, so you understand. In the gacha game,
Yes.
Sabers
That's a beautiful description, Dragon.
Sabers beat Lancers, but Archers beat Sabers.
Okay.
And
Sorry.
Lancers beat Archers.
Right.
I don't know why
Yeah, 'cause
this
it's
matters,
got-
but this is a very important weapon triangle you need.
It's
to
got to
know.
be rock paper scissors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's integral to any gacha RPG mechanic.
And as you know, casters beat assassins.
Of
Although
course.
I guess like HSR doesn't really have a rock paper scissors, so it's not every gacha game's RPG.
And riders beat casters. But assassins
Even
beat
with
riders.
the different type of like the preservation versus the other things.
No, because like all you're meant to do, like if you have a quantum character, it can deal quantum damage, and then an enemy that has a quantum weakness, you can use the quantum damage character to
Berserkers
lower
beat everyone.
its
Yeah.
weakness bar. But it's not as if. So that's the only thing. Each element is weak to itself, but each element has no other weakness. So it's not like fire is strong against quantum or weak against whatever.
It's also
Fire-
Oh
Yeah.
sorry. It's also
Oh, no, go
the damage types, they don't actually do more damage. It just breaks the second bar, which once it's
Yes.
fully that second bar is gone, then you do more like all around damage.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
no boss actually has any immunities.
Yeah. So it's all about just breaking that toughness bar.
There are also, granted, you can also have teams that don't give a shit about toughness bar,
Yes.
and you can
So-
just pure damage it.
Yeah. So, like for example, Acheron's ultimate deals some toughness damage regardless of what kind of
Yeah, some
enemy
people
it
kill
is.
kings.
And then like there's characters like Firefly who implant fire weakness to the enemy, so it doesn't really matter what weaknesses the enemy had to begin with.
And then there are some characters
Fuck
who
did
just
you
don't
send
give a
me?
shit.
Yeah.
I told I
Like,
tell you?
like Final.
I didn't tell you. I
No,
told
you
them.
didn't.
I told them.
Oh. What
Yeah,
the fuck is this?
Finon is rather indifferent.
Yeah, Final just sees enemy to be killed.
Yes.
Pending
What is this like lyrics to a song? I don't.
and pending berserkers beat everyone, but also take damage from everyone because they're berserkers. Except for
Okay.
foreigners. Foreigners just beat
Thank you,
berserkers,
John.
and berserkers can't do anything to it.
Is Foreigner a type?
Foreigner is indeed
Yeah.
a servant class.
Huh.
Wait,
You don't know about the foreigner servant class? There's the foreigner servant
No,
class.
I don't think we've encountered that in
What?
this game.
Oh, come on, Penny.
yeah, Red. If that's a spoiler, you just
A
fucking
spoiler
spoiled
for
things
what?
again.
Not a spoiler for anything in Fate
I
Stay
have
Night.
no idea for what.
Well, I want to
Yeah,
know.
we don't know what that means.
Foreigners.
It's not really a spoiler. It's not really a spoiler.
You see, Penning.
Wait,
Foreigners.
but you're
It's
saying
like-
not really, which means it potentially is.
Foreigners are just like fucking Cthulhu mythos characters. I mean, fucking adder gods.
Oh,
But,
okay.
by the way, those are servants also, kind of. They're weird. Also,
So you mean like
also,
Cthulhu and them are considered foreigners?
yeah, also space
Yeah,
police.
Because they're not from this
Hmm.
realm.
Yeah, they're foreign. They're not from here. Much like space police are.
Hmm.
Huh.
And idols. Right? I think I got
I
this right.
think.
Anyway, maybe she's just being considerate. She's even giving me a reason to back out. But I have my answer already. I can't leave Gilgamesh alone. Also, I have a hunch that the Holy Grails he's trying to use is not something that should exist. And they have talked about Avenger, which is random. But there's another reason why I can't back out. Ye will defeat him. He left behind those words and chose to keep me alive instead of himself. The same man whose existence is to deny Shiroemiya.
I think we have talked about a spaceship being
A servant?
Dora
Yeah.
before.
Yeah. The Voyager.
I do recall that conversation. Yeah.
Now that I made him admit defeat, there's only one path left for me to take. I'm going to defeat him. I've already decided that I will fight. If I don't keep my word until the end, I don't know what Archie would say about me next time.
Is that
Yes.
me? Yes? Okay. I see. If you already made up your mind, then I won't stop you.
They were going to put Shilder in the original Fate Stay Night, but then they didn't get around to it.
Hmm.
So Shilder didn't end up in the game. But she
Moon
was supposed
Cancer?
Moon Cancer! Oh boy, oh boy.
I'm sorry, I'm just reading that there's also blah 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 blah. Moon Cancer, blah 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 blah.
Yeah, Moon Cancer. Jess's favorite Kohai. Actually,
Moon Cancer is its own class of just one hero.
it's her class, but she lets
Um,
other people be it.
I see.
Yeah. It's kind of it's really weird.
It's
I
her
don't really question it.
It's her class. She just lets other people be in that class too. I think if she had a voice, she would probably be voiced by Plompers. That's
What did I do?
Apparently, you'd be Moon Cancer.
I'd be Moonkin.
if the
Mooncaster?
if the Mooncaster
You'd be
servant had a
Moon
voice,
Cancer, yeah.
she would probably be voiced by Plompers. That's what I
Hey
think.
yo, what's up? What's good?
Anyway, this is you,
Is that
Jay.
supposed to be me?
Yeah.
Okay. If the Holy Grail does exactly what Gilgamesh described, then it's better if we destroy it completely. So the same event doesn't happen again. ...
Saber's been fighting for the sole purpose of gaining the Holy Grail. That hesitation and regret are not something that can be easily erased. Even then,
承知しています
Maybe I took one of my muscle relaxant pills. That would explain it. Oopsies.
それがギルガメシュの言う通りのものならばそれはこの世にあってはならないものです
she agrees to our plan by sacrificing her own wish. Thanks, Saber. All right.
Oh, right.
All right.
Okay.
I stand up from the floor and start walking toward the kitchen. I reach for my equipment in the kitchen. I put on my apron and roll up my sleeves, getting ready for a different kind of battle. Dinner.
白
Shiro?
That was her. I mean,
Oh,
now it's you.
What is happening? Did you come up with it? With a good idea?
Here you go, Plompers. This is the character. This is the moon cancer. You think that you could probably voice act?
I know who she is.
Who? Is it someone I can see too, or
No.
Or
Honestly, why just stop at her? Go with BB as well.
That is BB.
BB
is
is
this
cancer.
character spoilers?
The other
too?
BB.
All the BBs.
All BB.
All of BB.
Yes,
Is Moon-
in some ways, Pending. It's
Oh, yeah,
kind of
it
funny.
kind of is. Yeah.
Huh?
It's a completely different game
Okay.
in a completely different universe.
All
But it's
right.
enough of one
and-
that it might be something, yeah.
And she's an AI, by the way. She could be a VTuber. She even has her own VTuber channel.
Of course she
Oh,
does.
all right.
BB channel, as they call it. And that's what she calls it, by the way. We came to a conclusion. Now we just need to go with our day as usual. Let's eat dinner together, and then we can go beat him up afterwards. I take out the bowl and the frying pan. I'll use up everything I have in the fridge. There's no need to hold back. We're going to have a feast. And if we die, at least there'll be no food in the fridge.
そうですね。いつも通り夕食を迎えましょう。私たちにはその方が合っている。
You're right. Then let me help you too. Oh, Saber, can you go prep the bath?
The heavy atmosphere we just had moments ago is gone. The living room feels brighter and livelier. A night with the three of us together that will never come again. But in order to make it feel like any other day, we do our best to make sure we can enjoy our dinner in the most lively way possible. Actually, Jess, random question. Which Kohai would you rather have? Mash or BB?
Which Kohai?
Yeah.
Depends on the situation.
Depends on the situation.
Yeah. Normally I would go with Matt. On any mission type stuff.
Damn. Yeah.
So mission type stuff with Mash. Every other time would be BB.
Damn, he wants his mischievous
Oh,
Kohai.
Scooby-Doo!
Oh, you figured it out!
I did.
And after we finish and clean up our Western and Japanese mixed style dinner, we resume our strategizing session.
では、リンは竜道寺に聖杯があると。
I think it's in everyone's best interest if we keep giving me lines because I can feel myself slowly starting to go back to sleep. I
Well,
think I
it's not-
actually took my muscle relaxant.
Well,
Anyway,
Jay, you have lines.
I know. I'm reading them now. Yes, they have been eyeing the temple as the place to manifest the Grail. I promise I won't accidentally do this tomorrow. The Overseer placed a familiar there to Countercaster, but
Don't bet you fell asleep mid-talk.
But that thing was destroyed recently, seeing as Goldie is holed up in the temple. I'm certain the Grail is there. Oh, I promise you that. I cannot do that. In between, though? Might accidentally.
あの山には山門からでしか侵入できない。当然ギルガメッシュも山門で待ち構えているでしょう。
Jez, I hope you're studying Saber's lines for when you take over Saber in the Heaven Fill route.
I don't need to study her lines. I just read it.
You're right, but think on the flip side. We know the exact location. Sure, Gilgamesh is trouble, but we should prioritize stopping the Grail. We'll have Saber slow him down, and then use that opportunity to destroy the Grail. That would be ideal.
Wait, don't we need Saber to destroy the Grail? We won't be able to even touch it.
That's right, we won't be able to destroy the Grail once it's summoned, but we can destroy the Grail's vessel. To be precise, we're going to stop the Grail before it's activated.
What do you mean by stop the Grail?
I don't really want to think about it, but if we sum up all the information we have right now, the Holy Grail is probably Iliasvil's heart. Or rather, the Holy Grail is Ilia Seville's heart and her body, her magic circuits. Goldie doesn't want Ilia Seville to become the Holy Grail. That's why he only pulled out the organ that represents its core. If that's the case, sorry. In order for the Holy Grail to properly function, he's going to need another mage's body to use as a vessel. There are only 2 masters left, including me. And if I'm here, then there's only one more person for him to choose as the Grail's foundation.
Are you talking about Shinji? But if I remember correctly...
You want to say he doesn't have any magic circuits, right? I don't think that matters too much. He wanted to create an incomplete Grail to begin with, so it makes sense for him to plant its core in an incomplete master. Oh, Shinji's really become the... Okay, cool.
He's Meatball Shinji now.
The Meatball Shinji. Even if their line has fallen, anyone with the blood of Mato flowing in them still has traces of magic circuits left in their DNA. If a magical nuclear reactor like Ilia Seville's heart is shoved into their body, even once a shut-off circuit will be forced open. Sure, okay.
In that case, what we need to do first is separate Shinji from the Grail. I don't understand what that means to become the foundation of the Grail, but we must stop it if we can still make it.
ですが、それをギルガメッシュが許すとは思えない。聖杯を止めるということは、ギルガメッシュを倒すということではないのですか?
Servant Shinji, class Meatball. It's true.
That's right. It's obvious that he's protecting the Grail, so we can't go anywhere until we do something about him first. Right, however, I don't think that's me. Is it me?
You put your finger up.
Was the last one also me? I guess so. Right. However, I'm pretty sure that he's going to anticipate us at the gate. If Saber, our most powerful trump card, can only enter via the gate, it's only illogical for him to think that's our only route of entry. That's why...
なるほど。私は単身で山門から突入する。凛とシロはその隙に裏から竜道寺に侵入するのですね。マスターである2人なら竜道寺の結界も意味はない。
Precisely. I know we have no choice but to rely on you, Saber. All you need to do is buy us some time by slowing him down, and we will rush to your side once we stop the Holy Grail.
Wait, that's too reckless. Just Saber by herself is no match for that bastard. I don't think she'll be able to slow him down. Actually, I'm sure of it. She's gonna get fucking destroyed.
Is that
Yes.
me?
Yes.
What? What the hell, Shiro? You're giving him a lot of credit.
全くです。確かに彼は強敵だが、それでも防戦に徹すれば、私とて簡単には破れません。その根拠を言ってください。
Yeah, it's not like you have memory of what happened last time. Jeez.
Oh, well, that's not what I'm trying to say. From what I saw, Saber's definitely more powerful than him.
Saber did beat Gilgamesh last time.
Yeah, but she used the sheath, which they don't know how to use.
Oh, I guess that is.
Like I guess Archer mentioned the sheath, so like Shiro knows one exists and it heals him, but I don't think he knows anything else about it.
Nope, he doesn't.
Yeah, and I don't know how much Shiro really absorbed that information because it was kind of a nebulous thing that he was talking about at the time.
では、なぜその
Oh, sorry, Saber, I cut you off.
Like, if you told me right now that the sheath still works, I might not make the connection that there is a sheath within me protecting me. That I
Yeah.
could then extract and give to Saber.
That's true.
Like,
Yeah,
So-
he probably doesn't even know where the sheath is. He knows there's a sheath, but he probably doesn't know
Yeah.
like it's inside him.
But he has no further information on the subject.
It's because it's not Saber's route.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Rin's route. So Rin needs to get the sheep. I don't know. S? Maybe?
What I'm saying is that Saber is no match
know
for him
about
as a heroic spirit. How do I put this? First, he's only has the same type of noble phantasm as Saber. Then Saber would definitely lose. We're not even talking about their differences in sword wielding skills. But what makes Gilgamesh powerful isn't his strength as a singular entity. No matter how strong a soldier is, they're no match against the destructive might of the war itself. That's the kind of servant he is. If you don't stand against him with the equal scale of force, he'll swallow you whole.
つまりシロは私と彼とでは相性が悪いと言っているのですね。
I don't know how to tell you this, Saber. He hard counters you. Yeah, that's what I meant. That's why, Tozaka, you can't send Saber in without a sort of countermeasure. Unless we find some kind of weakness, there's no way Saber can win. Yeah, like, you know, you put her on paper, she has higher stats than him. If all you looked at her stats, her stats are just better. But turns out stats aren't everything. Don't let the power scalers fool you. Don't let the power scalers fool you.
I know that. You don't have to remind me. That's why I'm here trying to think of something, isn't it?
では、リンには策があるのですね。
Including how to keep myself awake for a little bit longer.
Yep, you got this.
Listen, I can't just think of something on the spot like that. Like what Shiro said, his noble phantasm represents war itself. In war, victory and defeat are decided by how much military strength each side is able to gather. It's not about mastery of a weapon, but rather how well you can match your opponent's military might.
What is it, Tozaka? Why'd you go quiet all of a sudden?
I see now. That's why he sees you as a thorn in his side. Of course. If a heroic spirit doesn't possess a noble phantasm, it means they don't have a weapon that originated from somewhere. Oh, wait, I get it. That is like the best read I'm ever going to get for that paragraph. Nothing. I need to think for a bit. The two of you just go ahead and talk about whatever.
Saber and I look at each other. Well, if Tozaka has an idea, then it's better we leave her alone.
では、そうなると、アーチャーとの一騎打ちは避けた方がいいということですね。ですが、私とてリンのバックアップがある。彼女からの供給があれば、封印していた私の宝具を問題なく使用できます。それならば、彼が宝具を使用する前に倒せる可能性もあるのですが。
Saber's noble phantasm? Isn't that invisible air?
はい。封王結界は鞘に過ぎません。
Oh no, Ray's sitting in the background thinking to themselves and doesn't want to have any lines. Shit.
前回聖杯を破壊したのもその件
Do you wanna maybe translate for Saber if that'll help you stay awake?
Yeah, translate for
Oh
Saber.
no.
I see. So Tozaka ultimately has to decide whether to use it or not.
I actually wasn't paying attention to what Saber said. What did Saber say?
That because Rin is her master, she can use her noble phantasm now compared to before.
Sure,
Since
okay.
Shinji doesn't know how to
Shiro.
brain or Shiro,
Right,
sorry.
but what is the
No,
downside of Rin using
it's okay.
Saber's noble phantasm?
It's still going to be Saber versus Gilgamesh, so obviously the downside is she'd probably still lose because Gilgamesh can just.
Shiro's got protagonist power and Rin does not.
Oh, that's true.
You
That
heard it.
protagonist power has really come in clutch so far.
It's true, except when it does it when you make a wrong choice. Then you just fucking
Yeah.
throw it out a window when you choose the wrong choice.
Yeah, that is true.
You heard her, Tozaka. How much more magical energy can you spare?
How much magical energy? How come you know exactly what I am thinking?
Huh?
Nothing. I told you to leave me alone. I know about Saber's noble phantom. Gee, Frank, Saber and I can only use her noble phantom twice. We'll use it once to destroy the Holy Grail, so you must use it against Gilgamesh. Then you can only use it once. I cannot read this sentence. I'm sure I read that.
No, I think you got it. Think.
Destroy the Holy Grail, so if you use it again, it just didn't. For some reason, I was like, that's not English. I don't know how to read that.
She's just saying she's only allowed to use the Noble Phantasm once, because she has to use it against the Holy Grail.
I know. I just, for some reason, that sentence felt wrong, and I don't know how.
It was read a little strangely.
Well, no shit, Sherlock.
Well, I'm just telling you how it felt wrong, Jay. I don't know.
I just, for some reason, couldn't read that sentence and figure out how that was supposed to be said, because it didn't sound like a sentence.
Guys, it's Ace. He's gone.
Ace?
Wait, did Ace just pop in here for a second?
He did! He's superhero. We're quick in here, then left.
Dang, AC wanted to talk about ZZ with you so badly. He came over.
I think he realized the name of the channel was streaming. He just saw that someone was in a channel and was like, oh, I'll go talk to them about things. And then left.
Oh, probably because I messaged him about the fact that I didn't get dial-in.
You lost your 50.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly. I knew
click
it.
Yeah, I lost. I lost my
Wait, 50-50 for who?
It happens.
I was trying to get dial-in and I ended up.
It was
character
you.
it's endless on 0.
Ah,
Okay.
the new one. The Octopus
Okay.
one.
I see.
has these, like,
it has
portal-
nothing to do with
portal
with you talking to
アーチェ
him
があらゆる
pending.
宝具を持つというのなら
According to what he wrote in the
私の
chat.
宝具で結婚する者も所有しているでしょう
Oh, okay.
そうなれば
I guess
あとはどちらの
I
宝
guess
具が
it's
優れているかという
possible.
戦いになる
I mean, I guess the upside is that, like, I lost the 50-50, but at least, like, now I know that I'm gonna get that new character that's coming out that's a Void Hunter, so we got that going for me.
There you go.
Yeah.
So in the end, it's still going to end up as a competition of noble phantasms? If it ends up like that, Gilgamesh will have the upper hand. I won't let Saber walk into a reckless fight like that, but... Damn it, I can't put my thoughts together. By the way, what exactly is Tosaka doing? She's been acting weird. I say that
Took
because...
a month to relax it on acting. Shut up.
I
It's
say
acting weird. It's like
I'll be
fire
right back.
acting.
I'm gonna grab a snack.
I say that because she's been looking in my direction, then quickly looking away. Pending walks away, and then
I
Archer
know,
shows
because
back
this
up.
is
He's like,
exactly
it's me,
how
I'm here.
I feel when I take my muscle relaxant.
Hey, Tosaka, if something's on your mind, then say it. I'm sure you have an idea or two.
No, I don't. Well, it's not like I can tell you that right here, you idiot. Someone said Baka.
I don't understand what made her say something like that. Then quickly look away as if something weird is on my face.
白
I don't know this hero, but I
Hello,
may,
Saber.
in fact, be an iconic tsundere, and that is why I act that way.
It's nothing. She's just weird. We'll leave her alone and keep thinking of something. And so we continue our strategy meeting with just the two of us. But without Tosaka, the brain of the operation, we can't really think of any effective strategy to overcome our predicament.
That is a sentence.
Alright, I guess that's you.
It's gotta be, right?
Yeah.
If we can't come up with anything, then I suppose our
I'm
earlier
back.
idea would have to suffice. Welcome back. We will move out, right? Shiro just asked why I'm acting like a tsundere.
Oh,
You missed that.
okay.
He's like,
Okay.
I don't understand why she says a line and then looks away from me while saying the line. I don't get it.
And she's punctuating her sentences with baka.
She did.
Yeah, I just don't understand why she would do that.
Yeah, it's hurtful.
We will move out right before dawn, so go back to your room and make sure you get enough rest.
Tosaka has unilaterally decided to.
Unilaterally.
There you go, Jay. Thanks.
Unilaterally.
Decided the direction for us. Time is passing by. The hands of the clock are about to signal a new day. Tosaka told me to at least take a nap, but I'm not really in any condition to fall asleep. In a few hours, we'll have to face that servant. If we move right before dawn, that means everything will be over by the time the sun rises.
To be fair, unilaterally, I guess. I don't know if I don't know. Sometimes Californians don't say the letters. Anyway, there's no, because like for mountain and stuff.
There's no way I can say.
There's no way.
Yeah, you want to read? Are you saying you want to read so you don't fall asleep, Jay? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm falling. I mean, I don't want to fall asleep. I am totally blaming my state and not the fact that I took a muscle relaxing Mesu. You bet your ass.
I should. Oh no. Pending.
Oh, it's a choice pending. It's
pending.
Wonderful.
Wait, I have a choice here?
Pending, you have a choice, pending.
Remember, Rin told you to fucking sleep.
Pending. You have
Rin is always right.
But pending, choose what's correct.
But except for none of these options are go the fuck to sleep.
Well, think it over is the closest one because that involves me staying in my room, and I think.
I know, but to be fair, you know who doesn't normally sleep in his room? Shiro.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Okay, well, this is the Rin route. So there's no world in which I'm going to the dojo and checking on Saber.
Unless we didn't get enough Saber points.
No.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter anymore, Jay.
Oh, that doesn't matter anymore? Okay, just wanted to make sure.
So it really comes down to strategize with Tosaka or think it over again. Let me ask you this, Red.
Yes.
If I pick wrong, how long are we going to have to go before I find out that I got the wrong answer?
The entire rest of the game.
Cool.
Ilya's waiting.
Ilya is waiting.
Well, God. I feel like strategize with Tosaka makes more sense. But she told us to go to our room and she's always right.
Maybe if we go back to Tosaka, Tosaka's like, will be like, what the fuck are you doing here? Go back to sleep.
God, I know I'm going to pick the wrong one. I'm going to think it over again. Are you laughing because it's the wrong answer?
Well,
I don't know if it's the wrong answer. I've never played this game.
I'll admit, Pending, that with all the choices we made through this entire game, I couldn't tell you whether this is the right or wrong answer.
So you have no idea.
Well, I know what will happen, but it depends on all the choices we made in this game.
Wait, I thought you said it didn't matter. What?
It does. You're in a way. So don't think about Ren points or Saber points anymore. We're past that.
So what am I trying for at this point? What is my goal here? What is the win?
Choosing the correct option forward.
Okay. Did I?
Thanks for the follow. Did you?
Yes.
You have chosen one of the options that you can choose. Here.
Let me ask you
three
this.
that have showed up.
Just to clarify, do you know whether or not I picked the right option?
I know what this option can lead to.
So this is an option that has the potential for being the right option. Is that
One of the balls
fair?
of my ball fell out.
This option has the potential of leading us to an ending.
the good ending?
I'm not gonna say the good ending.
Is it because it's not the good ending?
I'm not gonna say you chose the option that chooses the good ending. Now
What?
you also need to define what exactly good means.
Meanwhile, slowly but surely, Jay is starting to fall back asleep again.
What part of the game are we on? We are near the end of Unlimited Blade Works.
Oh, God, I mean, what do you mean? How do I define? Is there a good end to this route?
There is
Like,
a
is there
good
a route-
end to this route.
So, am I moving in the direction of the route that is defined as good?
No.
But we're
Have
just gonna
I-
have to accept our consequences at this point.
Have I bricked the game?
No.
When I say have I bricked the game, I mean specifically have I locked myself out of getting the good ending
Yes.
without us backtracking? Because of this one choice or because of a choice I made earlier?
Because of this choice. I don't
I
know
picked
about a choice,
wrong.
but I didn't say you picked wrong. I need you
What do
to
you mean?
define for yourself somewhere what good ending means.
I don't. Which ending is? You said there is a good ending.
There is a good ending.
Oh my goodness.
And you said this doesn't lead to the good ending.
You're right. This doesn't lead to the good ending.
Then hallelujah, we have defined what I mean by good ending.
Hallelujah.
So fucked.
There is. Okay, I guess the answer is this going to lead to the true ending or the good ending of this round?
You need to define what good ending really means.
There
Okay,
is.
let's put it-
They do have a good versus true in this game, and whether or not that means anything is a very nebulous thing.
Red, are we going to be playing this out and then you're going to take us back to this choice again so that I can pick again?
I kind of wonder because I don't know of all the choices we made at the don't get me wrong, Pending. If something just goes horribly wrong and we have to come back to this choice anyway because our choices didn't lead to this answer.
You're right, me too. It does.
But if all our choices did lead to this answer, then we would at some point have to come back to this choice and choose a different one just so we get the other ending.
Okay.
Maybe I should spend some time alone. But you committed, Pending. Remember, you've committed.
I should have strategized with Ren.
There is still time. If I go back to the beginning and think about everything that has happened in the Holy Grail War until now, I'm sure something akin to that servant's weakness would come up.
Your argument took so long that the chat is watching ads right now.
Oh, what? Listen, okay?
Because of your conversation with Pending.
Well, Jay, I'm just saying that he is not on the route for the good ending.
Jeez Louise. Anyway, continue. I don't want to talk to you about this anymore. I'm going to fall asleep if we're not careful. I'm just trying to keep myself awake.
Okay, I need you to do something for me right now, Red.
Yeah.
I need you to give each of the endings that Unlimited Blade Works has a name. Can you assign names to the endings?
Ooh, names.
Yes.
Names.
Yes, because one of the endings has been assigned the name the good ending. What would you call the other endings names? Aside from Ilya showing up endings. I'm assuming that this is not an ending that ends. I'm assuming this isn't something that ends with Ilya showing up. I'm assuming that I've messed things up in a way that's going to take a while to play out.
Real end.
I wouldn't say you messed up.
Also, sometimes with those, like that ending where we had to go back did end in an Ilya ending. It was just Ilya telling us, you have to go back. You didn't get enough points.
I think they might actually have names, though.
Oh my god.
All right. We'll
Chat, I'm sorry if I
circle
fall
back to
asleep again.
we'll circle back to this. Just move on, man.
Well, My body
I
springs
don't
up.
mean to be like this to you guys. Normally, I'm not the one who cares about continuing the conversation or not, but unfortunately, I did take a medication I was only supposed to take before bed.
I can't believe I fell asleep. Not able to think of anything. I fell asleep at the moment my body hit the floor. It's probably because of the fatigue I've been building up. I fell asleep almost immediately. When I wake up, it's already... Oh, it's not that bad. It's not even 1 a.m. yet. I only slept for 30 minutes. I for sure thought I would have overslept. I feel embarrassed just thinking about how Tosaka would finally wake me up and give me a scolding. That was close. I can't let Tosaka see me like this, even by mistake.
Shiro, are you awake?
Tosaka? I jumped up thinking my heart was about to burst out. I'm awake, just so you know. I answer as if trying to clean myself up.
Is that so? Well, then can you come to my room? I need to talk to you.
See, Pending, we ended up there anyway.
Good news. Rin, it was like, you need to come over here anyway. It's fine.
So, wait, what is the difference then?
Your initiative, I guess.
Does
You
that
rolled
change
low
anything?
on the initiative order, I guess.
Does that change? Does that have a change? Is it different?
You see, Pending, you didn't go hang out with Saber.
Was that important?
And that's it. Tosaka didn't realize I dozed off for a bit and went back to her room. ... question mark. I don't know what she wants to talk about, but I should head there soon.
Wait, is the difference whether or not I went to see Saber?
I'm coming in, Tosaka. So what do you want to talk about?
But Saber's always wrong.
One ending is Sunny Day and the other one is Brilliant Years. Okay, I know they probably had names. I just can't, like, I was trying to look them up. I assume they had names. What's the Fate Route's ending name? What's up with her? She's the one who called me here, so why is she glaring at me? There you go, by the way, Pending. If you had to give them name, one is Sunny Day and the other one's Brilliant Years.
Cool, thank you.
You're welcome. Tosaka, are you in a really bad mood right now? I already know what she's going to say, but it doesn't hurt to ask. What?
What do you think?
She'd obviously yell at me, but I'm really curious, so I end up asking anyway.
Never mind. It's not like I'm actually mad at you.
Well, now she's making me even more confused.
Were they
Tosaka,
supposed to have a romantic scene?
do you have a fever or something?
No,
Well-
I don't. Will you just sit down already? I don't think of something to deal with Gilgamesh since you can't think of anything by yourself.
Tosaka drags me inside in the room and locks the door. Then slowly she moves back into the room. ... question mark.
You're in the same room. If they're not careful, they'll start sharing the same bed.
Anyway, I start to move toward the center of the room. Facing toward Tosaka, I sit down across from her.
The fact that she locked the door is something. ...
And somehow we're both not saying a word. This feels awkward. Tosaka, about Gilgamesh.
I know, you're going to tell me you don't want to have Saber fight him, right? You're really considerate of her. I'm jealous.
Hold on, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm simply saying that Gilgamesh is a bad match for Saber, so we should rethink our formation, that's all. If Saber's defeated and no one's left to slow him down, Tosaka would be next.
Ah, that makes sense. I see. Well, how do you propose we change our formation? I'm not going up against that Goldie.
Oh, Tosaka, that was my plan, to have you
Keep
fight
going
Gilgamesh.
with the... Look, there's no apostrophe at the end of this. I'm supposed to be talking more. Just keep going. He is taking advantage of his treasury and has anti-magic craft armor on. He's a bad match for Saber, but an even worse match for me. Same for you.
I would believe it was like end of a dream or something for the end of the Fate route. ... She's got a point. I just can't forget those eyes. What Archer's gaze was trying to tell me. That golden servant. Only Shiro and Mia can go up against Gilgamesh. Tosaka, promise me you won't get mad. But I'm thinking that maybe I should.
Take on Gilgamesh, right? I'm surprised that you did notice. The only thing that could counter Gilgamesh's noble phantasm is Archer's magecraft.
Huh? My jaw dropped.
Okay. What do you mean, what? Don't tell me. You were thinking of something crazy like that without even realizing the most important part?
Yeah, at some point we have to go back and get all the bad endings. Well, I wouldn't say that. I didn't have a concrete evidence, but I just had a feeling that maybe I had the best chance against him.
I see. I'm not sure who gave you the idea, but you weren't wrong about that.
It was Archer, by the way.
Keep going. What makes Gilgamesh the most powerful servant is the number of his noble phantoms. But following the same line of thought, whoever possesses the same amount of noble phantoms could potentially go up against him.
Same amount of noble phantasms. Basically, I just need to copy every single one of his weapons as soon as he unleashes them.
I'm sorry, Shiro. I think you said that name wrong. I think it's phantoms.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? That's right. I know he mocks you and calls you two fakers, but I'm sure that's just because he sees you two as threats. He has no choice but to admit that heroic spirit Emiya gets to fight him on the same ground.
It is because of California. It's also because of Canada that Pending said
definitely because of a typo that this game had at the very beginning of the game that made me think about Tim Tams, and now we just want
now they're
Phantoms all the whole time. Yeah. So if anything, it's me and Pending thinking about cookies.
Yeah.
You know, Pending, there is more to life than cookies.
No.
What about swords?
Not.
What about swords?
Hey, good. You're talking to two people who are not Shiro Emiya.
No, that's true, but
Maybe that's the case, but there's a limit. You can tell that as soon as I project one of Archer's swords. What? Wait, I'm not. I'm definitely not. I can't project Archer. That's right.
Maybe that's the case, but there's a limit. You can tell that as soon as I project one of Archer's swords. There's no way I can project fast enough and I don't have enough magical energy to do so.
That's only if your magecraft stays the same as before. But you do remember what Archer's noble phantom is, right? That magecraft, as long as you can master the reality marble, you will have a chance against Gilgamesh.
Tosaka stares at me with high expectations.
Not the weapons. I want you to protect a reality marble, because that's not difficult at all.
Unfortunately, I can't answer her expectations. No way. Reality marble is forbidden even amongst the most dangerous spells, right? Besides, I don't know how to do it. I don't even have a fraction of magical energy needed when Archer created his world.
I know it'd be difficult. However, you should really already know how to do it. That's because your magecraft all originates from it. Whether it's strengthening or projection, it's just a byproduct of your reality marble. As long as you have enough magical energy, I'm sure you'll be able... I'm sure even you'll be surprised at how gears just fall into places by themselves.
I just think that inside Shiro's Unlimited Blade Works, there's just like a washing machine or a tea kettle in a corner somewhere.
And it's powering the entire reality marble.
You're talking about the air conditioning he fixed.
Yeah, they're just
and
there.
A bunch of wooden rods he just has.
That's you.
Even if that's the case, it still doesn't change the impossible. I don't have the magical energy to put up or sustain the reality marble. I'm sure Archer spent his lifetime strengthening his magic circuits, but I don't have what he has.
I understand, but I'm pretty sure you've been strengthening your magic circuits and calling them hot rods. Well, what do I know? But Gilgamesh said so too, remember?
They're not a metaphor.
A true mage would compensate for what's lacking in themselves from elsewhere.
Listen to me, I'm not good enough to siphon magical energy from other places. I don't know how to store my magical energy into gyms like you. Wait, are you asking me to use one of those gyms? Of course, I don't think she'll agree to that, seeing that I don't have any training in magecraft to be able to utilize those gyms.
If that worked, I would have given you gems already. Besides, only I'm capable of transferring those gems into energy, so no, that wouldn't work. But maybe that's our only approach.
Wait, shouldn't that be not our only approach?
I'm trying to understand it. Let me finish the sentence. There are
Okay.
a lot of steps we have to take in order to make someone else's magical energy your own, but I think that's the only option we're left with considering our situation.
Nope, she meant what she said right here.
Oh,
Yep,
okay.
she did.
Hey, Tozaka, you mind sharing what's on your mind? I can't help if you don't tell me what's going on.
What? There's no way I can tell you about something like that. Are we gonna do magic sexy times like the dragon thing, but not
Dragons
because it's not Arthur?
Dragons! Come on, Jay, it's clearly dragons.
Are we really gonna do dragon sexy time? Is that what's really happening here?
Listen, Rin doesn't have a dragon inside her. She don't got that dog in her.
She doesn't need a dragon. She can have something else. I don't know. Maybe she's got crystals inside her for her time.
It seems
That's the PG name for it. I'm
mana
sorry.
transfer. That's what. It seems she's thinking about something that's hard to tell me.
It's nothing. Because she said that was her only option last time too, in the last route. There are a couple options, but I simply went through the process of elimination and got rid of the ones with a low chance of success.
I can't talk about the bear in Baldur's Gate. I killed him.
He did.
I really gotta play Baldur's Gate at some point.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah.
Is that so? Then does that mean you have a good plan now?
Red shouldn't be involved though. Apparently he rushed everyone towards the end.
At the end of it. At the end of it, I was done, dude. We got to the end. I'm max level. I don't care about anything else.
Yeah, Act 3 isn't supposed to be the shortest act out of all of them. It's actually supposed to be Act 1.
Shortest. We were at the end. We were max level. We had all the gear we needed. I don't care about doing all the other side quests at that point. We beat the game.
I can't imagine I'm gonna rush through that game. If anything, the risk is that I take too much time with it and I end up not finishing the game.
I'm a kind
Look, my biggest problem with playing Baldur's Gate by myself is I keep restarting it because I keep trying to do every single side quest at the same time that I can.
At some
Well, that's
point,
valid.
there's just no reward in it for me anymore. So let's go beat the game.
The story's the reward.
Yeah, and I'm finishing the story.
It's an RPG. It's all about the story.
I'm finishing this. We did side quest, okay? And I just don't care about some other ones. I didn't do
According
it.
to what Jess said, you really didn't do that many side quests.
What did Jess say? We're putting Jess on blast now.
I didn't say that. I don't even know. I don't even
Didn't
remember
you
what I
say
said.
as soon as you got into that one part in Baldur's Gate, the final area, you just went straight
No,
to the end? You didn't do anything else?
but we weren't max level. We get to that last part. We did stuff there for a while. I hit max level. I got the gear we wanted, or I wanted, and I'm like, well, I don't really care about anything else.
Yeah, Red got all the gear he wanted, and then he was like, okay, I'm ready to go fight the boss, like the final boss. We still had like 3 companion quests we could have done, but we just didn't do those companion quests.
I won't lie. The final boss isn't as scary as some of the companion bosses.
Yeah.
The companion bosses are scary. Well, also, I played through the whole game in honor with my friends. That shit was terrifying.
I mean, makes sense, right?
I think
Like,
I'm
Assyrian
really looking forward to this
companion
game.
boss is pretty bad too.
I think the last thing we did was we did like a hidden boss that was from like a previous Baldur's Gate game, and then after that, Red was like, "Okay, I'm done," and I was like, "Oh, well," like he was like, "Okay, I'm done." So when do you want to go fight the final boss? Well, I think we still had.
So Red
we
was
still had
done, but no one
Astarians.
else was done.
Jess was
Well,
just,
I
Jess was just
didn't know
wondering.
what to do anymore.
Yeah,
So I was just gonna wander around.
The only
didn't know
person
what
who
else to
wasn't
do.
done was Bagel Bob because he wanted to go do all the other side quests, and I'm like, oh, I don't really want to. And Jess is just like, I'm here. So
Next time,
Yeah, I was just freeballing.
next time y'all decide to play, you should totally use the mod that lets you go up to level 20.
There you go.
It's so fucking funny. If you're gonna do
Yeah,
that,
I
also get the mod
definitely-
that makes it
definitely.
harder.
Of course.
Mhm.
Well,
Such-
to be honest, this is a problem between me and you. Sorry, Plompers, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, don't worry about it. Go on.
There's a way to connect two mages' pools of magical energy together to make this work. It is Dragon Sexy time!
So it's like creating a path for magical energy to pass through between us?
Right. Even if you don't have enough magical energy for your reality marble, I do. You will use my magical energy to fight Gilgamesh, and Saber and I will destroy the Holy Grail during that time. I have Saber with me, so we should be okay on our end, even if I'm short on some magical energy.
Oh,
Assuming you remember to talk to Saber, which of course you would have, because why wouldn't you have?
Oh, that being said, also, Jay, when we're playing, our play styles don't quite match up because I'd run off and do whatever because that's what I'm going to do. Bagel Bob would get so mad at us because we wouldn't just like stop and like plan stuff out with them. We would just get to a new area and then be like, oh, let's go look at stuff. And we'd run off in different directions and we'd just start stuff without him because we don't,
Bagel Bob also did that though.
Like that's what happened with the bear, right? I got down, I saw some like goblin kids throwing stuff at a bear, and I thought, I mean, that's fine. And then the bear ripped.
He aggroed the bear,
I don't
and
know
then he
what's
had to
worse,
kill the
you
bear.
killing the bear or me accidentally killing the bear by pushing him into a pit during the time that Jess was playing.
Yeah, Bagel Bob was really sad because we couldn't save the bear both times.
I was thinking the logic
But
to go
that
around
wasn't
it.
the worst part. The worst part was that when we saw the bear, we saw a different bear, the mama bear, and Red just killed the mama bear. We was like, don't kill the baby! And Red was like, no!
What
Crush the
variations
baby's
is there
neck.
between playthroughs of that game?
I walked up.
I was
Quite
like,
a
damn!
variation.
Like,
Like I
was
said,
heartless.
apparently we both killed the bear that you shouldn't kill. And if you don't kill the bear, you go
listen,
through this whole other really cool side story that never gets done, and we just never did it because
Jay,
yeah.
let me just tell you, that bear murdered children in front of me. All I had to do, it was my right to kill him. They were goblin children.
Yeah, but you also killed
know.
the mom bear, and
Well, and then there was a baby child bear, and it's like, this
and then you
child will
killed
not,
the baby bear
will not be
too.
able to survive on its own. And I'm like, well, if it can't survive on its own, I'll do what I have to.
I will say this.
Crazy.
Technically, in the long scheme of things, there's technically only two ways to play Baldur's Gate. Technically, there's you play it like a normal person, or you play it like an evil campaign.
Right.
But even that being said, there are so many small pathways depending on whether you're playing it as an evil campaign or a normal person campaign, along with the companion quest and a couple other things. There's quite a large amount of variation. Just even if you were only just doing the normal campaign multiple times in a row. Because there are some things that no matter what you do, let's say you try to do all the companion quests, there's just going to be some things that are locked because you can't do that.
We also got a glitch character in our party because of like something we did to keep her. Like we're like, all right, we kept her around, but also she's mad. But now she's not actually around, but she's still there. And I was like, well, this is awkward.
Yeah, I think it was Chihiro. Chihiro joined our camp, and then we couldn't talk to her. She just kept being mad at us.
It was really
Like,
funny.
What the fuck, Chihiro? Why are you still here?
But the side quest for her was still activating as if she was in our camp, but we just couldn't do anything about it because she wouldn't join us.
That's so
Yeah, we
weird
couldn't,
that you managed that somehow.
We were still able to use her to go to do the doppelganger stuff, but we couldn't bring Chihiro to see the other what was it? What was the faction there she's in?
Yeah. They're like,
I don't
There's
remember.
a H.
they're
Same.
like,
I'm
bring
sorry.
Chihiro with you. I thought, okay. And I walk away, I'm like, we can't do this.
So we just walked in anyway.
Yeah. To put it simply, some companions, you literally have to kill them in order to continue the story. Potentially, depending on how you play it. There is a way to get around it, but it's almost like you're trying to purposely break the game, and the game knows it and are allowing you to do it in order to have that companion come in.
If I can use my reality marble to hold Gilgamesh back, without any other servants and masters, the Holy Grail is left wide open. Tosaka being a mage and having Saber by her side, our chance of success is high enough. Let's see, who says that? It's me.
Yeah, that's you.
But that brings another issue. The hard part is the step before that. I don't know how to create a path for magical energy to pass through. Oops, sorry, Rin Tosaka.
Jeez Louise, I'm trying to read my line. That much I'm aware, but it'll be up to me to think of a way.
Tosaka is thinking of something, but she doesn't look optimistic about it.
Is it that she doesn't look optimistic, or is she being really shy about the whole thing right now? About creating a path, there's only a handful of methods that are immediate and can allow magical energy to pass through. The most effective one would be to transplant our magic circuits into each other.
Transplant our magical circuits into each other? Magic circuits are secondary pseudo-nerves that can be said to define a mage. Using odd to exert influence on mana, the core mechanism of a mage. It's a living inheritance to make sure one's bloodline can have the foundation necessary to realize their family's great work when they've reached the pinnacle. You can say it's like one's blood and bone to strengthen as time goes on. Like magic circuits, like the ones in you and me?
Yes, if we transplant our essences as mages to each other, it would guarantee a path. There's no easier way to transfer your magical energy to someone else when you have part of their circuit as your own.
Her explanation is short and simple, yet contains a sense of guilt. Of course it would. I can't even begin to imagine the consequences of doing something as crazy as transplanting your magic circuits into someone else. For a person to offer their own magic circuits to be transplanted, it also means they're giving up their integrity as a mage. But that makes this easier. Okay, I'll give you my magic circuits. What, Tosaka?
I'm happy you think that, but that's meaningless.
Right in my face. Oops. She just ends up throwing my resolve back in my face. Why?
I'm gonna have to watch that after the stream, Tippy. Look, the reason why we're even talking about all of this is so that we can use your reality marble, right? Then why would we want to weaken your circuit? Are you getting it? I'm saying I have to transfer my thing. Using the reality marble is only possible when we fully exert all of our magic circuits. ...
I see. I'm the one who will use the reality marble. I will only be able to create a fantasy big enough to corrode the world itself when I fully exert my magic circuits.
There's so much we can derail before Red just like, all right, we're ending the day.
It's soon. We're almost at that point.
Yeah, we're getting very close to the cutoff. It can be extended, but not that long.
If I were to translate some of my magic circuits into Tosaka to create a path, then I wouldn't have enough circuits to perform my magecraft, which would defeat the purpose.
Tippy, if you're around, it won't end if Red just has... You don't have the powers to stop his actual stream. He does, though. You just have the powers to kick him out of his own chat.
That sounds like a terrible thing to do right now.
That would be like spending all of this effort to make us weaker, Shiro.
I'm sorry, I didn't even think that far ahead.
It's okay, no need to apologize. I thought you would come up with something like that. I didn't expect you would say it so quickly, though.
So we transplant your magic circuit into me. But that also means...
It's true that instead of transplanting your circuit into me, the reverse would be better to secure our chances. However, I'm the one performing the ritual for the transplant. Taking part of the circuit away while using it can't guarantee the stability of the ritual itself. My mind would be more at ease if this was standardized like the ritual we perform to form contracts with our familiars. But creating a path of magical energy between two mages is not something that happens every day.
So this could
Look,
end up
Tippy,
bad.
I'm already struggling here. Don't give me something to do.
This could
I
end
don't
up
need
bad
it.
for both of us.
Right, I can't take your magical circuit, and unfortunately, me giving you my magical circuit is also incorrect. And that's why
That's why.
I'm going to transplant my magical crest into you.
Magic Crest. It records the secrets and hidden arts of a mage's family. It's their history. If magic circuits are the blood and bones of a mage, then one could say that the crest is their muscle. The magic crest is the magecraft taking form. Through the life work of a mage leading the family in that generation, what was supposed to be formless is then given form. It is proof of a mage's existence. Tosaka, as having inherited her family's crest, she gets to enact the magecraft the generation's family has created. Wait, but that means...
It's much easier to give a magic crest to someone. Unlike magic circuits, crests are meant to be given to others. I guess it's still me. Well, it doesn't define me as much as my magic circuits do. The crest is still created by the Tosaka family, so it suffices for our purpose.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. Well, the magecraft that was crystallized into the crest would probably be rendered useless, but at least I can turn that into a receiver for magical energy. Or are you talking about the success rate? Like it's possible to transplant the magic crest to someone outside of my family's bloodline?
Yeah, that part worries me too, but...
Don't worry. Leave it to me. I will back you up, and we'll get that holy grail with you, me and Saber, the three of us. That's right. We already made up our minds. I will overcome my biggest failure with everything I've got.
She asserts confidently with a bright smile. ... There is nothing else that needs to be said. Removing her magic crest. That's the same as delaying her family's ultimate wish by her own hands. I've seen that so many times. The fact that she could overcome the truth with a simple smile and with such determination is her strength. And I've seen it so many times.
Why are you smiling like that? Is something weird on my face?
What? Right. It's the same as when we went to the church. I don't know how to put this, but it's hard to know what to like about you. What a way to say that.
What? That's rude. That reminds me, was my face weird at that time?
The faded night when I summoned
Bro
Saber.
is out here looking at the chair because he doesn't want to look at Tosaka's face.
Tosaka looked seriously worried about me, someone who was just her enemy, when I got sick at the church. I never forget how much that expression saved me. I can't say too much about others, but Tosaka was a really nice person. Probably nicer than anyone I've met. Well, yeah, it was weird. At the time, I only thought of you as a goody two-shoes at school, so I didn't think you would make a face like that.
Whatever, that's right. I'm just a woman who's cold as the iceberg. Sorry I couldn't make it more obvious before.
Yes, but I've been saved by her. She's kind yet realistic, and has a heart of steel who's willing to discard her weakness at a moment's notice. She hides her hesitation and troubles in her heart, and always shows the elegant side of her to everyone, treading forward on her own path with grace.
And it's fine what you think about me, but why are you still staring at me?
What? Oh, I suppose I was captivated by you. I know it might be too late, but maybe I fell for you because of your charm. Then I can't lose. She's willing to transplant her magical crest to me without hesitation or regret. Then I must repay her kindness with my own trust.
What do you mean you fell for me? Now is not the time for that. But at least I can hear what else you've got to say.
You can hear it next time, actually.
What?
We can hear it next
What?
time.
Oh, we're gonna. Oh, okay.
I can hear it next time.
Are we gonna hear the confession next time? Is he finally gonna confess? Because I think it was only Rin that confessed so far.
What? No, he confessed earlier. He confessed when he was sitting down behind her. Or standing behind her. He's definitely confessed before, but it's like, why am I being redded to be? You can't stop? What do I mean? Timmy.
I mean, this is the soft cutoff part, and then there's a 30-minute where it's the hard cutoff. What are you talking about?
I don't really mind going 30 more minutes because, unlike normally, I don't have to go to the office tomorrow. But Jay's falling asleep. Okay.
I am falling asleep. Literally.
That means if you want to keep going, you can tell me right now, and we can keep going for the next like 30 minutes. But not.
I've seen this video before, Tippy, so it doesn't give me a fresh reaction if that's what you're expecting. I follow this person on YouTube. Their shorts pop up as soon as they come up. I don't know what you want from me.
Really, it's actually just up to Jay because she's the one falling asleep.
No, I am gonna be a bitch and say we should go to sleep.
All right.
Would this scene end in half an hour? Potentially, I think, if it's what I think it is, but
I couldn't tell you. For all I know, it could end. It's like that Archer and Chero fight. I thought it was gonna be way longer, but it ended pretty quickly.
It did, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard.
And
to
the
say.
dragon scene was only long because dragons. I don't know
Yo,
if it would be that long with.
Dragons.
I don't know if that would be that long with Ren.
High
I
jump.
took my muscle relaxant on accident. There's not much I can do about it. It was in my lid of pills that I need to take, and I forgot that pill was in there.
Look, I'll give you something to look forward to. Instead of dragons, we have high jumps.
Oh, fun. High jumps.
I don't know I don't know how to interpret that.
I have a guess, but it is a very weird guess.
Instead of dragons, we have high
Drink
jumps.
coffee? No, I'd like to go to bed today, Tippy. No.
High jumps.
Fuck you.
It's okay. There'll always be next time. I haven't eaten dinner yet, actually. So.
Like, luckily, during the time I fell asleep, I didn't really have any lines, but goddamn. I did fall asleep, and then I woke up and I was like, did I fall asleep?
Oh, you fell asleep,
and
then
I didn't.
You got a line, so we just waited there for a while until you woke up, talking about whatever we talked about.
Because to me, I had fallen asleep way before that line had showed up.
Yeah, you missed Meatball Shinji.
I missed
It's
Meatball
okay, he'll be
I
back.
missed an entire scene of Meatball Shinji.
Yeah, there will be more Meatball Shinji. That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to meet Meatball Shinji for the first time.
So, yeah, we're ending Unlimited Blade Works pretty soon. We'll have to go back and
either
get...
the next stream or the stream after that for sure.
I don't know how we're gonna go and get the other ending. Wriggle. I don't know if we're gonna do that on stream or do that in a different stream, like with the bad ending stream that me and Pending still have to do.
Yeah. We'll
Timmy,
figure it out.
when you're on a muscle relaxant, you can talk to me about trying to stay awake. Just shut up, man.
But we have a dude on stream. Well, we're still gonna do it.
I did fall asleep on stream. I just didn't make any noise while I fell asleep on stream.
We're still gonna do it on stream. We're just gonna do it on a different day. That's not like the
it'll
Tuesday.
be next week or the week after.
Wait, we are. So it's like maybe 2 or 3 more streams, unless if I'm really surprised when we rush towards the end. But it'll probably be 2, at least 2, at most 3. I'm gonna say. Now, if I'm completely wrong, I'm sorry, Pending, that I lied to you just now.
It's okay.